fighting over currently a Forge World. So essentially we're going to be playing with the Relic Extraction mission. So we've got 3 objectives about the board that are popping up on screen now, and we randomise...
Might not be that way around.
The objective that's going to be scored at the end of each turn.
Yeah.
And we're both playing with Mechanicum armies with the new...
We are. We're trying out some of the incorrect choices that aren't Cybernetica.
I think yours is less incorrect than mine is incorrect.
Yeah. Go on, let's go through yours, and then
okay. So
we'll see why mine is superior.
I'm going to be using a Malefikite Order of the High Techno Arcana, and that essentially allows me to upgrade any of my Cybernetica units to gain the Ruinous Cybernetica special rule for 10 points.
Yes.
However, instead of making a shooting attack, I can instead roll on a table for my Warlord, or my High Techno Arcana person.
Yeah.
person, Archmagos.
Yep.
And they can essentially give that Ruinous Cybernetica on a 4-up. It gives it to the unit for the rest of the battle.
Yeah.
So I've not got anything with Ruinous Cybernetica at the start.
So you're going to be buffing them as you go through? Okay.
Yeah, hopefully. Actually, no, I've got 1 with Ruinous Cybernetica, I suppose.
Fine.
But we'll get to it when we get to it.
We will.
So my Warlord is with... so my Warlord has an Inoculum jetpack, a Chain Fist...
Incandubulum jetpack.
Whatever it's called.
Jetpack.
Well, mine's an Incandubulum jetpack.
Okay, fine.
It's a different pattern than
yours.
yours.
Right, of course.
Right. It's got
Zana pattern.
a Chain Fist and a Volkite Serpenta.
Okay.
Volkite Serpenta is standard, but because neither are special, it's weapons, you get 2 attacks,
Nice.
or an additional attack. Augury Scanner, Rad Grenades, Cyber Familiar, Graviton Gun.
Ooh. Alternative.
Yes.
Not really alternative. Mainstream, but yeah.
And I've got Logic of Victory, because we looked at actually the Warlord traits in the new Mechanicum book. I wouldn't be taking any of them, really.
I think they all rely on you either having a corrupted engine or some other of the new flavour stuff. So for us, where we actually haven't got any of those on the table, none of them seem beneficial. Yeah. And then when you go back to the original three...
Have you got
some? I have, yeah. I've got some Slaughterers not built and a Brass Scorpion not built.
Oh, it's not helpful.
It doesn't help us today, but...
So I've then got a Magos Dominus with Cyber Familiar Machinator Array, and I will there have Cyber Thurgy, so I can then activate reactions and things like that. But that's my only access to Cyber Thurgy.
Right.
I've got 3 squads of Thalax, a 9, a 6, and a 6.
Okay.
They've got 3 multi-melters, 2 multi-melters, 2 multi-melters.
Ooh, all melter.
The maximum melter.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Chain Bayonets on everyone that doesn't have a multi-melter.
Yes, okay.
Melter Bombs on everyone.
Right.
They're going to be buzzing about and hopefully scoring the random objectives.
Yes,
I've got 20 Tech Thralls in a Triaros.
Nice, yeah, okay.
Which I don't think is the best choice.
Well,
because the Triaros is so much more expensive than the Tech Thralls.
It's one of the best dedicated transports carrying one of the worst, possibly the worst unit.
Yes, exactly. I've got 5 Castellax with 5 Dark Fire Cannons.
Ouch.
That's where my Magos Dominus is.
Yep.
I've got a single Castellax with Paragon of Metal, a Multi-Melter, and Power Blades.
What an odd combination. Okay, yeah, fine.
Well, it's so I can snipe out if a Space Marine character rocks up.
Oh, okay.
Strength 8, I snipe the hell out of your Space Marine character.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Boom.
Not going with that on the Thanatar?
So, my Thanatar is the one which has Ruinous Cybernetica.
Oh, right, yes, okay.
That's because I've got a Plasma Mortar.
Yes.
Not...
Sniping isn't very useful, the Plasma Mortar, yep.
If I had a Solex Las Cannon, I'd definitely have... Or...
Spoilers.
It would be Paragon of Metal there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've got 3 Domitar for the Haywire Flamers, and 3 Vorax, because we're playing mech versus mech, so they're actually useful. So, Henry, in your army, what high techno arcana have you picked? So,
my Archmagos is rocking this one, but I'm rocking Nekrotech, which is one of the other new ones. We went through the new ones, and there's only a few that would gel with the force that we've got. Necrotech's pretty good. So any unit comprising entirely of models with the Cybernetica unit subtype in that same detachment, gets It Will Not Die 5+.
Yes.
So that's quite strong, but it does mean that the 2 Magos Dominus don't get to sit with their Castellax ablative wounds. Okay. So we'll see how that plays out. That might be a little bit different. We have the second factor is that it gets the Cyberthergic Arcana, which is below. And that's also quite good in that you can use your Cybertheurgy power, roll up to 3 dice, 1 to 3 dice, and each 4+ you take a wound off a model with Cybernetica and give yourself a wound.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't say it's allocated like shooting, so you can just choose any of those models.
Which is quite nice when you've got a block of, in my case, 3 Castellax to just yeet wounds off, which is quite good. And of course then you get It Will Not Die, so they can keep regaining wounds.
Yeah. And you split it so make multiple It Will Not Die rolls.
Yeah, exactly. Which I like that plan. And if you do the Cybertheurgy check, you get to re-roll any of those dice. Yeah. So it can be very strong power, potentially. And then the last one is it's Necromophoric Locus. So I get 1 extra wound, which is quite good on an Archmagos Dominus on Abeyant.
Yeah.
That's so actually quite...
tank wounds on your better armor value in Invuln save.
Yeah.
And then regain them when you lose them off Castellax. Yeah. And then the Castellax will regain wounds themselves. Yeah.
And you start with 1 more anyway.
And you've got Battlesmith as well. So you can Battlesmith your things if you're not going to do that.
If you're not going to do the power.
That turn. I think this is one of the better ones within the new book. But we'll see in the game today. Yeah. Maybe mine will surprise you.
Who knows?
Who knows? So what is in the rest of your army?
So that's the Archmagos Dominus. We've got 2 Magos...
Oh, it's an Archmagos.
Yes, Archmagos Prime.
What else has it got?
It's an Archmagos Prime, so he has a... On Abeyant. It's got the usual bits and bobs: Augury Scanner, Cyber Familiar, Machinator Array, Photon Thruster. I'm not falling in the trap of giving it loads of extra buffs, because I always do that and it never shoots its weapons because it's always doing magic. So it has a Photon Thruster in case it wants to Overwatch.
Right.
That's pretty much the only reason. We've then got 2 identical Magos Dominus on Abeyance. These have the standard power weapon Volkite Serpenta. They have Augury Scanner, Cyber Familiar, Machinator Array, Phase Plasma Fusils. Okay. Again, the standard loadout, mainly for casting powers, but then when they Overwatch they have a bit more to play with.
They've got Cybernetica, so you can turn on reactions like I've got on my Dominus.
Absolutely. The other bit of Cybernetica is actually an elite choice, which is the Tech Auxilia, with a Magos Auxilia, a Engine Seer, and 4 Servo Automata. And the Magos Auxilia is also going to go with Cybernetica.
Okay.
So we have 3 Cybernetica for the 3 blocks of Cybernetica other than...
And this is, if you're new to mech in this new release...
Lots of big words.
Probably the way that I'd set it up. If your Warlord isn't with Cybernetica, I'd take that Tech Priest Auxilia like Henry has, so that you have many choices, rather than mine, which I only have 1. So I'm only reacting with 1 unit a turn, which is mentally bad.
So the first time I played this this army in 2.0, nothing could react, because I just hadn't thought of that. I gave them other rights, and you just don't engage in one part of the game. Yeah. So now that whole Tech Priest unit with the upgrades is 120 points. Seems like quite a lot, but they can also tank wounds onto their Servo Automata.
And they've got line, haven't they?
They've got line. And when they've got Automata with them, they're fearless, they can't be pinned. They're actually quite a good little unit that people aren't going to focus on. It's not putting out damage, so people ignore them. So it can be quite a flexible unit. I've got 2 more units of that on the way because it does serve a purpose for quite a cheap point value.
Castellax.
Yeah.
What have you got there?
So we've got 3 lots, 3 Castellax. They're all identical with the exception of 1's 3 Multi-Melters, 1's 3 Maulers, 1's 3 Darkfires. They're all just shock chargers, nothing exciting on them, all just bolt guns for ease. Similarly, we have 3 blocks of 6 Thalax, 2 with Fusils, 2 with Multi-Melter, 2 with Photon Thrusters, no Chain Bayonets, no Melter Bombs, because I never get them into combat and I just stopped doing that.
We'll see.
Let's see what the answer is. Mech on mech, I think I've chosen poorly. And then we...
have chosen
poorly. We have 2 fast attack choices, the 1.0 favourite of the Vultarax, which is... still reasonable. It's in an odd position when it's on its own, but that'll float about and cause a bit of irritation. And also, the terrible choice normally, but maybe good against mech, is 6 Ursarax, which are the Thalax that aren't Thalax and aren't as good as Thalax, but close combat.
Well, I think these are going to be one thing that's like my Vorax, which are terrible against marine armies. I think they're going to be quite good against mech.
I think so.
Because you've got the weapon skill over other mech.
And the initiative isn't as much of a problem because, well, 2 of them have got power fists anyway, the rest are lightning claws.
It's just a shame the high techno arcana, which gives +1 initiative and weapon skill to corrupted engines, didn't apply to all Cybernetica.
Yeah.
Because that would have made combat mech a thing against marine opponents as well.
It would.
Like weapon skill 5 Domitar.
Yeah. We're still stuck with the Arl attacks and the Domitar really being the only non-mech versus mech combat things that are
and I wouldn't
of
see
benefit.
It as being a problem because, so like you've got one model that can do that can turn those weapon skills up.
Yeah. it wouldn't
Would it
be
have been that much more
overpowered.
broken versus like someone running 3 dreadnoughts?
No.
No.
Probably not.
Anyway.
The last part, of course, is the heavy sport choice. Everybody's favourite big boy. Thanatar, Power Gun of Metal, Calyx. Big Lasgun, preferred, what's it called? Precision
Solix
shot.
Lasgun.
Precision, yeah, Solix Heavy Las. The baby. Love it to bits.
Right. So my Magos Dominus will be hiding.
Possibly. That's a distinct...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So those are our lists. Hopefully you enjoy this content. If you do, let us know below by clicking like, commenting and subscribing. It lets Henry know that you like seeing him. So we'll come back and play more games with me.
0 likes. 0 subs. Sub count goes down.
If you really like it, there's a Patreon link below where you can get early release access of all the games and Tuesday Talkies. You can get dice, access to the Discord, and there is some Patreon only content now because I essentially ran out of time slots to release games. And that is the Necromunda Secundus set, and will be our Necromunda campaign, amongst other releases as they come along.
Watch their space.
Yeah, entirely dependent on time slots of what I can release.
Yeah, exactly.
And with that, we'll catch you in the game. So the board is deployed. We are ready for the Civil War.
The first Martian Civil War video on the internet. You saw it here first.
I don't think it is.
Because we got out of bed really
there
early.
There have been pre-releases.
Oh yeah,
but
sure.
there has been pre-releases. I've done one.
Damn.
I don't
So seize. Right. When do we roll the things on the new mission?
Well, we roll at the start of every game turn.
Ooh. Shall I roll a dice?
Yes. So for number 2, you roll it.
Is this the unstable roll we're doing?
Right. First, let's read the mission first.
Yeah.
So which one is the active extraction zone? 2.
On a D3.
Oh, it's a 1.
Number 1. This bad boy over here. Not the one near the obvious objective.
But that's the one that we thought before we read the mission.
So that's the active one this turn.
So Henry, your turn.
Mechanicum, turn 1.
Let's
Also
not do
Mechanicum,
this. Let's not
turn
do
1.
this.
So 7 inches. We're going to just yeet forwards because that's what we do as Mechanicum.
Yes, and that objective has no effect. And it's not even scoring this turn.
Well, this one does.
Oh, it is number 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't forget.
Yeah, man. So let's go. So of course the thing to bear in mind, these, because are they lined now? Because they're not.
Because you're not.
Because he's got Cybernetica magic power,
Yeah, but
but he's not
high
Cybernetica Techno-Arcana. So we're only on Thalax scoring, which means before we get to this, yeah, which means murder all the Thalax. Yeah. So these Thalax are going to do their jump move.
Yes.
So 13 inches. It's going to go over there. We're not. Well, some of these are going to end in dangerous terrain. So let's roll the dice. So we've jumped forwards. 2 have landed on terrain markers. They are both multi-melters, annoyingly. So let's get a double 1. Nope, they're both fine.
I could see that coming as well, like from a mile away.
The number of games where, because you used to it with the plasma fusel ones and the dark fires, but suddenly all of them have got 1 wound of 3. It gets a bit unmanageable, but it's what we do. Right, so we're going to do some jumping up into terrain again, just because it's my favourite thing. If Brother Handro is watching, he will have nightmares of our doubles event doing exactly this repeatedly.
What, I'm taking lots of dangerous
Just so many wounds. So we have
4?
3 normal ones and 1 with a dark fire. No wounds. I'll take that again. We will go Castellax over here.
Stomping forwards to the central piece of terrain.
Yeah, just generally getting in the way, I think.
Of each other, or
but yeah, just no one can move up. So then these units are all going a little bit slower.
That's on the far right of the battlefield.
Yeah, going towards objective 2, which was one of the overheated ones. 5 inches.
Yeah.
Slow Castellax are slow.
And we've got the Demon Gate down, and this is going to be a central piece of the campaign. Is actually, we're fighting the Civil War to try and get demon engines onto the planet of Eclipsis Alpha.
Eclipsis Alpha?
Yeah, well, Eclipsis Beta is the one in our
event series. No.
Battlefleet Gothic campaign. That's why you twigged that name slightly.
Go and watch the videos from 18 months ago.
3 years ago?
Shush. So Ursax don't have the same Thalax jump pack, so they just have a jump pack rather than a jet pack. So the way we read this is that these jump packs set your movement characteristic to 12, whereas Thalax have a move and then they +6. So the grav thing affects them slightly differently, we think. Answers in the comments.
doesn't affect them.
Answers in the comment below. So we're going to jump forwards with these. I'm hoping that these will get some use today, because, you know...
They've got the weapon skill to do it against other mech.
Against people with no weapon skill. We're going to trudge up slowly with these guys.
The Tech Priest.
Yeah, the Tech Priest unit, because they're quite slow anyway, but they just need to stay in cyberthurgying range. And then these Thalax that don't start within 12, so they can do what they would do normally, which is Thalax over here.
More people going into terrain rather than just choosing not to.
Yeah. That's the fun way of playing Mechanicum.
So you've got 3 lightning guns there. Oh no,
no. The red one's the plasma.
Yes,
so a
lightning gun.
Yeah, a lightning gun takes a wound, down to 2 wounds.
Someone takes a wound, yes.
First blood. And then the Vulturax has a... Oh, God.
It's a skimmer, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's got thrusters that set a movement to something.
Henry, how do you not know this?
16 inches, obviously.
We didn't just look that up.
It's got movement 8.
Off the top of my head.
But it always sets to 16, because it always sets to 16. So we'll float over here, because it can float over everybody.
Yeah, to the side of the Solex Last Cannon Pentatile.
Indeed. Movement turn.
Duh.
Mechanicum turn 1, movement phase 1. Be about a shipping forecast. Yeah, it's going to be a shipping forecast. Right, we're going to do some shooting.
Right, where are we starting? I can't react except with... Well, I can evade with my vehicle and my Thalax can do stuff.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to start with any true Mechanicum player by doing some cyberthurgying, because it's the most important thing. So over here, we have... He's not in the same unit, which means I can activate the unit later. Because usually you'd activate the unit, have to do your cyberthurgy and then your shooting. So we're going to start with the Magos Dominus on Abeyant, who is with the Darkfire, or near the Darkfire Castellax.
Yes.
He's going to try and do allow react, ignore first wound from a shooting attack. With
I really hope you fail.
I'm going to.
Into the tray.
Into the tray. I got a 7 out of the tray, and we got an 8 in the tray. We're fine. So they can react and ignore first wound. I'm going to do the rest of the Mechanicum magic phase, because they're not in the same unit. The Magos Dominus on Abeyant with the Mauler Bolt Cannon Castellax, going to do the same too. Also a pass. And this Magos, of course, has got different cyberthurgy, so he can try and regain wounds, which is pointless at this point. So he will shoot when we get there.
What about? No, you're not, because you've got Logic of Victory, so you don't shoot.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's why we've taken Logic of Victory. He's going to do nothing. He's going to
Tech
sit there.
Priest Auxilia.
Tech Priest Auxilia. Oh yeah, he can do the same 2 things.
Yes.
So he's going to do the same 2. Magos Auxilia leadership is not as good. That's the joy of them being an elite's choice. The Magos Auxilia leadership 8.
Right.
Ooh,
you still
pass
get
on an 8. Love it.
Right.
So, we're now going to do some shooting.
Full.
Yes. So, the joy of the Thanatar is it's got a good anti-vehicle weapon in the form of the Calyx, the Solex Heavy Las, but it's also excellent at punching out characters. And you have a Magos that you need cyberthurgy in the unit of Darkfire that can't react.
You're going to roll a 1-1. You're going to now roll a 1-1.
Go on, give me the tray. Give me the tray. Give me the tray. Give me the tray. No 1-1s. It's not twin linked, but those hit, and they are both precision shots. Funnily enough, on your Magos. However,
actually, you do it after the wounds and everything.
Oh yeah,
because it's just like sniper, right?
Although, because it's just like sniper, is he cybernetica?
Yeah.
So he can always allocate them onto him.
Wrong.
I hit you with my first wrong of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Patria Cybernetica is the thing that allows me to join a unit of Automata.
Yes.
It's preservation protocols in the High Techno Arcana
yes.
of Archmagos that protect you, so you can in fact snipe me out.
Oh,
you'll wound me on 2s.
Good news. 2 2s coming up. 2 wounds.
Right. I've got a 4-up invul.
You have.
Because I've got Protectiva, Cyber Familiar.
Yep.
Let's roll a double 4-up.
Isn't it a 3-up invul?
Is it?
3 Wrong! For those who don't play Mechanicum before, this is the shit you have to deal with. Yeah. You can bleep that.
But no, he's fine.
Amazing.
This is
18s plus.
Yeah, exactly. 3s! Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
What strength are you? 10?
10. Sorry. That's why no one likes this Thanatar.
I'm only toughness 4 as well.
I know.
Rot-row.
Uh-oh.
No reaction.
But no damage to the Castellax.
Yes, but that comes in the later in the game.
Yes, it does. Not
right,
now.
Go on, what's next?
Right, so we're going to Darkfire Castellax into your Darkfire Castellax. for funsies. The other thing you have to get used to as a Mechanicum player, when you're firing a unit with lots of gets hot, is rolling lots of things separately.
No, roll them all together, and then we'll randomise who it goes on afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Because the chances of it ending up on one of them works out the same.
It does.
By just randomising it.
True. So we get 1 gets hot and 1 miss. The gets hot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from left to right on the screen. 1, 2. So this guy here takes a 3-up save, which he fails.
No, you take a 5-up save because you've got AP 2.
5-up save. So he takes a wound. How many wounds these guys have? 4. So we have...
Pro tip, randomise it after the save because you might not end up having to randomise it anyway.
Pro tip, you heard it here first. or everybody else who plays regularly. So we are strength 7, toughness 6.
Because I'm... Yeah.
So we have 3 wounds at AP 2.
AP 2, I've got save with 3 up, so I get a 5-up invuln.
You do.
Oh, none of them.
Do you go through? 1's down to 1 wound. Would you like a wound token? You have a wound token because you're an organised human.
Yes.
And they will take a blind check.
A blounding check?
Yes, a blounding check.
I'm going to get blound. I got blound.
I got blounded. I blounded so hard.
So I'm BS1.
Yeah, BS1. So they can stop receiving fire now. Although there are bolt guns as well. This is the thing you also remember.
I hate you.
I hate you. And you're not coming on the channel again. You did it in Battlefield Gothic. You've done it in Mech. So we have 6 bolt guns.
Me,
Stop blounding me. We have bolt guns, only 2 of which hit, and we need 6s, which do nothing. So they have done their shooting. He being the Magos Dominus on the Bayant next to the Darkfire. I'm going to call them names. He's called Jeff. So Jeff has already done his Cyberthurgy.
Jeff Delta 3.
Jeff Delta 3. Jeff Delta 2. We don't all look alike. The Thalax, you can cut that. The Thalax are going to...
Do I need to cut that?
I don't know.
I'm going to leave it.
The Thalax are going to shoot at the Domitars.
Yes.
We are in range of the multi-melter, but not in melter range. We are also within 18 of all the lightning guns. Right. So 2 multi-melter shots, first of all.
Hitting 3s, re-rolling because they're multi.
Yes. 2 hits on 6s. Toughness of a Domitar. Yeah, thanks, Bearfoot.
Toughness of a Domitar is 7.
7. So 3s to wound, 2 wounds, AP 2. Invuln saves. 5 up, 1 goes through. And lightning guns, for those who've not played Mech before, have 2 fire modes. They have arc mode and strike mode. I'm sure arc mode has a use. I've never used it. So strike mode is 1 shot each.
It's terrible.
Yeah, because it's strength 7. They're both shred, which is kind of good, but strength 7 shred is better than not strength 7.
It's also rending 4.
Also rending 4. So that's a miss. We have 3 hits. Strength 7, toughness
7.
7.
4's rend or breach anyway.
And these 2 are re-rolling.
Yes.
So we have 1 rend.
5 up. No, take another wound.
And
go down to 3.
The joy of Thalax being really irritating little beasts is that they can do a 6-inch jump move immediately afterwards.
I so hope you land in terrain.
Now, in this situation, 2 of them have jumped out of terrain. I'm just jumping up to that distance so that I can... I need to get someone
in... get incoherency, Henry.
So,
in terrain!
2 jumped out of terrain and 1 jumped into terrain. So the 2 multi-melters that jumped out of terrain, 1 does take a wound automatically. Yeah. And then the 1 that's landed into terrain is fine.
Right. Okay.
It's a very long-winded process. Mechanicum. Right.
Stop jumping into and out of terrain, Henry.
Yeah, that is the answer.
You could just place them not in terrain.
So, we're going to go on to our next unit of Thalax, who are all in terrain for their jump move.
On top of the central reservation.
Yes, these are the ones that have dark fire... No, they don't. They have photon thrusters. Yes. A small dark fire.
So strength 6 AP.
Yes. This guy at the back, who's on the ground floor, I don't think can see because there's lots of vehicles in the way. So it's going to be these 2 guys at the top. 1 lightning gun, 1 photon thruster are also going to shoot into the Domitars.
I think the guy on the bottom... Oh, no, he can't.
No. It looks like he should be able to, but this is why you get down to the model's eye level.
I hate squatting.
I know.
I
Think of the gains, mate. Think of the gains.
Shit.
I need to remember how many shots this gun has. 2. Photon thruster. Oh, they're all 2, aren't they? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, 2 shots from the photon thruster into the Domitars. 2 gets hot.
Success.
We have feel no pain.
Yes.
2 feel no pains. Love it. He's immune to everything. And 1 strike shot from the lightning gun, which is a hit. It is a rending wound.
5 up. Love it.
Love it. Right, they have shot. They are going to fly backwards. Some not in terrain, the rest are in terrain.
So you've got 4 in terrain.
Yes. So we have three normals and 1 with a photon thruster. They're all fine. So last thing on the left-hand side of the battlefield is going to be the Vulturax, who has an arc blaster, so heavy 4. I'm going to shoot into the Castellax for fun. That went well.
1 hit.
1 hit. Strength 5, but it's disruption, which is basically an auto wound on a 4-up for a vehicle. It's like poor man's haywire. It's a wound with.
And I still get.
You get your inbun. Yeah. You actually may still get your armor save, in fact.
Let's roll it, see if it matters. I fail it.
Fail whatever you did, so you lost a wound.
You can look it up in my movement phase.
Yes. And then we're going to fire the most useless weapon that the Vulturax has now, which is 2 Havoc launchers.
Yes.
So we're going to put there for the first one, which is a hit. I'm going to put
2 hits.
There for the next one, which is twin linked, so I'm going to re-roll, and it's still off. So we have 2 hits, strength 5, toughness 6, out of the tray. No wounds.
Right. Told you it was worth. It's worth it.
So now moving on to the right-hand side of the board, positioning-wise, you've deployed your army quite well because, from a quick eyeball, there's not very much we can do. So the only target I can see is the Thanatar, which is out of 24 for all the multi-melters.
Is that where your 24 is? Oh no, 24 is there.
Yeah. So all the Castellax with multi-melters are out of range of the Thanatar and out of range of all of the targets. The Ursarax don't have any targets. They have a Volkite chest thing, but that's well out of range. Even the Thalax are out of range. They have 18 inches on lightning guns. They have 24 on the photon thrusters, which are out. So I beg your pardon. The plasma fusils, which are out of range, and because they can't make a shooting attack, they don't get the jump move, so no more difficult terrain checks. And the little dudes back here have done their thing. So that looks like...
Mauler bolt cannons into my Domitar.
Beg your pardon, yes, we have Mauler bolt cannons.
Talk about these things before doing it.
We have Mauler bolt cannons into the Domitars. We've got 2 of them that are in range. They are heavy 4. So 2 Mauler bolt cannons, heavy 4. I've lost the bounty tray. As produced.
It's nicely placed in my hand.
Mauler bolt cannons into the Domitars. We have several misses.
3 out of 8 isn't bad.
It's all gone wrong.
I must get that exact dice back.
Yeah, well, that's how it works.
6s?
6s to do anything. Nothing at all.
You are strength 5, aren't you?
Yeah, strength 5. So that is Mechanicum shooting, Mechanicum 1, shooting turn 1, shooting phase 1. There's no assault phase.
What Forge World is your Mechanicum from?
Oh, the strength 6 actually, but anyway.
So you got 2 wounds.
Did I get 2 wounds?
Yeah.
All right, amazing. 2 wounds. You roll.
Oh, yeah.
I can roll again if you like.
Freeze! Oh, no!
Oh, 2 wounds! Oh, down to 1 wound left. No sploding. That is Mechanicum turn 1.
So, we go down to 1 wound.
Yes.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
And with that, we'll get into Eclipsis Alpha Forge World.
Eclipsis Alpha Forge World.
Turn 1. Forge Eclipsis Alpha turn 1. It's end of game turn scoring, so all I need to do to make Henry not win this side is make those Thalac die.
Stubborn 7.
Or run away. I'm going to start out with my Domitar. Yeah.
I am going to move, react these guys towards you.
Okay, so 8 inches?
8 inches. So initiative 2 plus 6 because of jump shenanigans. So they have to go straight towards. Which probably isn't enough to completely get in your way. It also means that some of these things are going to land.
So you'll have to go back unless you...
Yeah, or I'll go land on the terrain. Yeah. Guess what we're rolling? Roll me 1 dice.
It's a 1!
Oh, shenanigans. The host of the channel. 1 wound. No, 5 up.
There'll be no cuts within that. Why is it 5 up?
Feel no pain. Do you get feel no pain on?
I don't think so. I just think you get invulnerable saves.
Mitigation.
So no save takes a wound.
1 wound.
Are you counting up or down?
Oh.
Because you counted differently on different units, I think.
I count down.
Right, cool. So they can die.
Yes.
Oh, Vorax, I forgot to scout move them. Son of a bitch.
Do you scout move? Do you scout move?
You
just
sure?
scout move?
No, because I'm going to move them up, aren't I?
You just scout move.
And what I'm going to do is just move 8 anyway.
Yeah.
And I think I've got move through. My Thanatar is going to stomp forward 6, and he's going to go forward like a little bit more, just because I can't physically move it 6. Let's get a bit closer. I need to nuke those Ursarax fairly quick, so my unit of Thalax is going to jump right the way forwards. And hopefully I'll be able to jump forwards and backwards with my Warlord unit far enough that I can just nuke at least a few. Because I quite like being able to kill units in a turn. And notice I'm also not going into the terrain. So
very wise.
Wait, it's more so that it doesn't slow the game down having to take
yes.
things. Let me jump forwards here. Add to the firepower. Finally, the Thalax in the middle. I'm going to end up splitting some shots because they won't get into range of the Ursarax. So I'm going to just jump forward there. 4-ax.
Can I do my second reaction?
You
logic
can,
of victory?
because you now get 2 reactions a turn.
I'm going to... So for these guys, it will just be their initiative. Because even though they've got a jump back, it's just their initiative.
For the Ursarax, yeah.
Which is 2. A mighty.
My 4-ax are going to go 6 inches up to here. What about to there?
to there.
And then I'm going to actually not have too long of a charge distance to get into the Thalax. It was at 7, but I've got fleet 2.
Yes, yeah.
And I've got movement 8, so I'm getting +3 to the charge, which is fairly good. My single multi-melter Castellax. Do I just lose the middle and not care? Yeah, I need to help on this side.
Yeah.
Whoop.
After strategic nuking of a key
Triaros.
character.
Yeah, exactly. Because also with the blounding of my Castellax units.
Yes. They're not shooting very effectively, so you need all the help you can on this side.
I'm just going to stomp forwards, to be honest.
Yeah. Just roar forwards.
Do you know what's...
Yeah, because this...
So,
yeah.
We've just realised, I think I've assigned wounds wrong, and they should have taken 4 wounds on the Castellax. So...
Don't worry, we'll do explosions next time. Be fine, carry on.
I was just going to say, shall we just explode one now?
Yeah, okay. Sure, that happens.
Right, so... Castellax in the middle is the one that's going to
range.
explode.
The best range. Maybe 2 of them?
It's 3?
3 of them?
Well, there's 3 almost in base contact. Do you want to roll it up?
Yeah, go on then. So strength 8, toughness 6. 2 wounds.
2
AP
3
dash.
ups.
Another wound.
Ah, the death of Mech.
Yeah.
All the explosions
Yeah.
right into your dense units.
Yeah.
Right, let's get into the shooting phase.
Yes.
Thalax on the right-hand side.
Yep. Are they the ones with the
They've all got
Archmagos?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Are going to fire into the Ursarax.
Yep.
So I've got 6 lightning guns.
I'm going to ignore your shooting and just...
Okay, not react. The 6 lightning guns, I hit 4 times. 2s to wound, rending on 4s. Re-rolling the 1s for shred, still don't get anything. It's a wound and 2 rends.
2 rends on 6 of Feel No Pains. Both go through. And a normal save for what?
Fine.
1 save. So 1 is down to 1 wound.
The multi-melters are multi, so I hit 3 times.
Uh-oh.
I wound twice.
Ooh.
So, you've
So
got
2
Feel No
6-ups.
Pain. Yeah.
Nope.
2 more wounds. So that's 1 dead and 1 down
and
to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
I then get to make my 6-inch move, but I'm going to just do it in a second, right?
Yeah.
From the second unit, I've got 4 lightning guns that hit twice. With shred, do 2 rending wounds.
2 rending wounds. 2 6s. 1 goes through.
My multi-melters are multi. It's lucky they're multi.
It isn't it?
It wounds. That's a few 6s from that dice in a row.
How many is that now?
Just
2?
1.
Just 1?
from
Oh. Love it. Mighty Ursarax.
Damn you, Henry. Let's see if any of these Thalax at the back are in range of the Ursarax. My Thalax on the left, which can't see the Ursarax, are going to fire into the opposing Thalax squad.
Ooh, what else is left to shoot?
Vorax.
Yeah.
Domitar. That's it.
Yeah, they're not going to return fire.
And,
and the big boy, the other Thanatar.
Yes.
I'm not going to react.
Right. So I've got 4 lightning guns that hit 4 times. 2 rends and 2 wounds.
2 rends, 2 wounds. 2 wounds. Both go through.
So then that's 4 total feel no pains.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. That does work. Yeah. 2 go through.
That's 2.
Love it. But that is a dead dude.
Oh, because you've
taken 2 wounds.
So I've got 2 hits from the multis, 2 wounds from the multis.
2 sixes.
You've probably got a cover there as well. You've not really been calling cover.
No, I haven't. Well, not really. It's not come up, has it? 6 up intervening
With the
cover.
endings, yeah. Anyway, yeah,
6 up cover.
intervening.
Oh. Love it. Should have done that. Did 1 go through still though? 1 went through still.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I suppose roll the 6 up cover for the one that went through because you just rolled it for my multi then.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
No.
Goes through.
Balance
1 wound
is maintained. Right. Thanatar is going to... So I'm going to drop a double shot with the Thanatar.
Ooh.
So I'm overheating essentially. And I'm going to place it on your Ursa.
Right on these guys. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll it next to him.
That way by. Do you have line of sight? Or is it barrage?
It's not barrage.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you got line of sight. BS4.
Oh, I can't. I've got to have placed it over this dude.
Oh, okay.
So...
For line of sight?
Yes,
Yeah,
for line of sight purposes.
So we've gone back by...
5?
What's the BS? BS4, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 9
5.
minus 5. So 9 minus 4 is 5.
Thank you. 3 on the Castellax and 1 on the Archmagus Dominus.
Ah, because he's not in the same unit.
No.
Right. Second one in exactly the same place as the first.
That way by 3.
3 inches.
I can maths that time. Oops. So we've gone from being 3 and 1 to 3, 4, 5 and 5, 1, 3.
Right, so 3 on the
Castellax. Oh, 3 on the Ursarax, yep.
That's 2 strength 8 AP4s.
Ooh, so 6 up saves. Was that 3, say? Or 2?
2.
2
There's
6
no
up
good
saves.
play. We've got too much terrain, Henry.
Yay.
So you save 1.
Yeah, 1 wound goes through, which
And
is
kills
1
one.
dead. Yeah.
On the Castellax, I've
Yep,
got
which
5.
was 5, yeah.
Strength 8's wound on 2s. That's 2 AP2s, 1 AP4.
So the AP4 is a 3 up
Yes.
save. And
AP2's 5 up invuln.
1 goes through.
Right. And then 1 on your Magos.
Yes.
I wound, but not AP2.
2 up save. Oh,
Yes!
takes a wound.
Yes!
Thank God he's on an abeyance.
Right.
And because of Necro thing,
Technica.
because of Necrotechnica, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Nekrotech. Nia? Nekrotech.
That's the normal Mechanicum book. You're not going to find it.
No, I know, but I'm looking. So it's 5 goes to 6 wounds base. He's down to 5 wounds.
Okay. My Mauler Bolt Cannon from the Thanatar hits twice. Wounds on
It's
2.
a twin-linked Mauler Bolt Cannon.
Oh, is it?
It is a twin-linked Mauler Bolt Cannon.
So I hit more times and wound your toughness 5, so 3 times AP4.
3 2-ups. Love it.
2 ups.
Oh, you're shooting at them, beg your pardon.
that was my
Yes,
original
they are,
target.
aren't they? Yeah, so,
Just a 6 causes a save.
yeah, so 2
you've
wounds
got
go
feel no
through.
pain.
Yes.
Yeah, and it can only be allocated to this first one because it's the only one I can see.
Oh. 2 wounds go through?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Right. That is the end of my shooting. I'm going to do the jetpack moves off camera.
Yes, we have a leadership test for the
Let me do the
Ursarax.
jetpack moves first so I don't know where yours are before the jetpack moves.
But,
Do you know what? I've
Uh-oh.
no longer got a Cortex controller over this left-hand side.
Uh-oh.
So my Castellax have got to fire into the
Yeah.
closest unit, which is the Thalax
yeah.
that are in the... I'm going to say in the middle, but they're like right middle.
Yeah.
So I've got...
The photon thruster, Thalax.
Yes.
So one of my reactions will probably be to return fire against them.
Well, do you want to do it? You've got to declare it now.
I will.
Right. So I've got... God damn it. When I was literally just saying before, you never get caught without a Cortex controller. And I didn't. I couldn't
We
even
did, we had the
given
conversation.
everything ruinous automata, and I didn't because I thought, oh, I'll just give it them
Just
across
give it
the
during
game.
the game,
Yeah, no.
yeah. Uh-oh.
So I'm going to hit on 6s and overheat on 1s.
Yep.
One overheat,
One hit, one overheat. Yep.
The overheat, I failed the save. It's on Castellax 1, which is on the back right. So the 1 wound on Henry's Thalax.
Yep. Goes through.
Yeah, wounds.
Yeah, and it's AP2. So
you've
this
got
is
6 up
feeling no pain.
intervening.
Oh, 6 up. Oh,
And
okay,
either a 5 up ruins or a 6 up intervening. You
6 up intervening.
Right, go.
And then which I failed, and then the feel no pain. No, yeah, feel no pain, which you felt.
So
I
you
felt
take
pain.
wound, and now need a blounding check.
Blounding check. Initiative 2. This is gonna be difficult. Yeah, they're
So you're
blounded.
blound, but that doesn't take effect until after you've returned fire.
Indeed. Do you want to snapfire your bolt guns?
I'd love to. So it's the same 8 bolt guns, and I think within 12.
Everybody's in 12.
Yeah. So I'm just going to roll these twice.
Yeah. 2.
2. Not more than 2.
2.
2.
Toughness 5.
5's to wound, 1 wound.
4 up save. Loves it. So, 2 lots of photon thrusters. Wounded 1. Not wounded 1. Amazing.
3 hits. Strength 6 into my toughness 6, so
Yep.
4s.
1. AP2.
AP2 gives me a 5 up. No, I take a wound.
A blounding check.
So I pass my blounding.
So, unless you're doing mech versus mech, this doesn't happen all the time. This is abnormal because all of our blinding is on this side of the board.
Yes.
Right, so they've done their bit. We're going to have 4 strike shots from lightning guns, which are 2 misses, 2 hits, strength 7, toughness 6, 2 wounds, one of which is a rend.
So the rend is a 5, the normal is a 3. I take another wound and die and explodes
D6 inches. 4 inches.
into the side of the Triaros.
Which is either 12 or 13.
See if it matters. See if it matters. It's definitely a pen.
It's a pen either way. So a pen, it's not got enough AP to do anything exciting. Shaken.
And it's a pen, so I need a leadership check or snapfire for the thralls inside.
True.
They definitely snapfire.
Amazing. Cool.
Now, on my own Castellax unit, how far did you
It was 5... No, it wasn't. It was 4 inches.
4 inches gets just one.
Let us know in the comments. A wound on the one in front is a wound on the one in front.
I
He
saved
passed
it.
his save. He's fine.
I'm so fucking safe.
Do I hit anybody else? I don't hit anybody else. Lovely. Right.
I'm at least taking off the resin Castellax, so if...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to keep the plastic Castellax on the table. That's important.
Yes. The Domitars are effective... Oh, do you want to move after your shooting?
Ooh. Yes.
You've done a shooting attack.
Although... So this is one of the contentious bits about the Mechanicum. It says in the shooting phase.
Well, this is the shooting phase.
I know, but it just feels
say
gamey.
your shooting
It
phase.
feels gamey though.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't, because it says the shooting phase, not
And when we're mech
the
versus mech, we're
controlling
both
player's
doing it.
shooting phase.
Very, very true. So we're going to do a little bit of screening
I'm going to demand a dangerous terrain check.
from at least
one-on-one
of them. Yeah.
Do you want me to roll it for you?
Yes, please.
Get a 1!
Hey,
Oh,
he's happy.
boo.
So we have an offensive screen,
Yes.
but they've reacted
Now my Domitar are forced to fire because they've got automata.
into a unit that's already reacted, so I can't do nothing about it.
What's so annoying is I even had the thing to avoid all of this in the Ruinous Cybernetica and I didn't take it.
So, hot take, folks, with the new Mechanicum book that's come out today, with the new Mechanicum book,
Take Ruinous Cybernetica.
take Ruinous Cybernetica, because it gets around some of this.
So my Haywire Flamers, I've got 3 and a 2, a 3 and a 2. 2 and a 1, 2 and a 1. So 3 and a 2. That's 10. So Henry, take a strength check because this is Grav Pulse. So you've got 10 strength checks to make on the front Thalax, which is strength 4.
They are strength 4.
And 6 to make on the rear unit of Thalax. So 10 dice, please, Henry.
I've lost 2 dice. 10 dice for the front one, strength 4.
So you fail 3. And I'm AP 4. So you've got 3 feel no pains.
3 6-ups. So 1 wound goes through, so 1 dude is dead.
Photon thruster dice. They've got 3 crack missiles.
Oh, wait, we're going to do the 6 on the back.
Unit of 6, yeah.
6 on the back is 3 fails. So 3 6s. That's a complicated number of wounds. So the multi-melter is dead and a wound on someone else.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put it on the
On
multi-melter.
the other multi-melter, please.
No.
Right.
And crack missiles.
Yeah. Stop alternating between counting up and down on your wound, you fool.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I've changed it for you.
Thank you.
The 3 crack missiles. I've got 3 crack missiles firing at the front squad of Thalax. 1 hits. It's strength 8.
It
One
wounds.
wound.
AP2 or AP3 or something.
3.
Fails that, so it takes a wound.
Yes.
2 on there.
Now, again, the Vorax. Do you know what? I've not fired my Magos, so I'm going to do that. Finally, my Vorax are forced to fire. I've got 3 lightning guns. They're firing into the closest unit, which is the Thalax that have just reacted. I get 1 hit, 1 wound, but you get an arm save.
I do. Do we?
Oh,
so it's AP.
AP.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what
What
mode?
mode? There's only one mode. What? This selector does something? So we're on a 4
4 up.
which he fails. 1 wound.
I'm feeling no pain.
And feel no pain, which he does take.
Right. Then I've got
Loads of rotor cannons.
3 lots of rotor cannons.
Do you want some more dice?
No, I'll roll them all separately.
All right.
Hitting on on 3s, so that gets me 6 from the first batch. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from the second batch. 11, 16 in total. I'm going to wound at strength 3 on 6s. So that's nothing. And for the second half of the 16, is 2. So 2 4
Are they rending? Or are they just...
No, they just...
2 4-ups. 1 wound goes through, which kills 1.
You've got to feel no pain.
Which we didn't pass. So we have now also lost enough for a leadership test, and they cause pinning.
Right, so... Pinning these straight away.
It is. Pinning straight away. They are pinned.
I've got a multi-melter Castellax at the back here. That I've got Paragon of Metal.
Yep.
So I can control where I'm going to go because I'm not subject to program behaviour. But I'm going to fire at the front Castellax unit. Sorry, the front Thalax unit.
Okay, yeah.
So I need to get rid of them.
Yep.
The multi-melter is misses. Cheers for coming.
Thanks for joining in the game.
The bolters hit 3 times and wound once. So 4 up, 6 up, please, Henry.
Pass.
Thanks for coming, multi-melter Castellax. You've done so
Special
much.
multi-melter Castellax. Leadership 7, stubborn. They fail.
So that's the Ursarax.
Ursarax.
And they're running.
Yep. 2d6 back, 5 inches.
Awesome.
So I have to go round these.
I do think they're very low leadership. Why do my robots care if there's casualties?
They're not robots, are they? They're cyborgs. Screaming in a skull suit.
Okay, yeah, but they're constantly in pain. And then it's
Filled with combat sims.
Their brain is only used for computational power.
Pretty much.
It's not like they're making decisions.
No. Yeah. That's the thing with the Thalax. Leadership 7, stubborn. 50% of the time you are going to fail. I mean, you're stubborn, which is very useful. But they do fall back every so often.
So now it's the assault phase, and I'm subject to program behaviour. So I need to charge the closest unit.
But the closest unit is pinned, so I can't overwatch it.
Oh, leadership test.
Leadership test.
Thalax.
Things run away when they're pinned.
Yes.
So, who thought?
They
run away, 2d6. A long way. 8 inches, so not really going to be able to get back through there, that way.
Yeah.
They can go straight back then.
This is so ridiculous.
They can go straight back.
Right. And now I've got to declare a charge at the unit that I shot at.
Ah.
So
No, go on.
I'm going to multi-charge the unit that I shot at with my... Well, I've got to do it with the Domitar, the Vorax, and the Castellax.
Yep.
And I'm going to multi-charge the unit that's on the objective as well.
Okay.
So, on this left-hand side of the table, the Domitar, the Castellax, and the Vorax are all going to charge the fleeing Thalax because that's their only charge target available. As a secondary charge, the Vorax are only going to charge the Thalax that are fleeing. The Domitar and the Castellax are also going to charge the other Thalax that aren't fleeing.
Okay. Who's charging first?
I declare them all, and then you pick whoever as of the FAQ in December. You can just do it
Really?
whoever. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you started to declare them in order, try and bait out reactions.
They changed that
Really?
nice into play mechanic.
Right, well, never mind.
Who do you want to charge?
Who do you want to shoot at? I will shoot at the Domitars.
Okay.
So, Domitar shooting from the Thalax unit. We have 1 multi-melter, which hits.
It doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound. Are we in 12 for melter range? That's a toughness? Yeah, it is. It's a wound.
7.
Yeah.
5 up. 5 up.
Yeah,
Yes.
love it. And, well, I don't, but anyway, yeah. Right, we've got 4 strike shots.
Lightning guns.
Lightning guns.
3 hits.
We have 3 hits.
4s to wound. with Shred.
With Shred, we have 2 rends.
Oh, 5 ups.
1 goes through.
That's enough to kill a
The last
Domitar.
wound on 1. D6 explosion range.
2.
This is the way we play the game.
2 Domitar, a Castellax, a Vorax, and my Triaros.
On the Domitars. 2 wounds.
2 3-ups.
Spectacular.
Jesus.
On the Castellax, it's a wound.
3 up. It takes a wound.
And on the Vorax, toughness of a Vorax?
Like 5.
It doesn't wound.
On the Triaros.
Doesn't do anything.
Right. At least there's that.
Double 1.
Right. So,
Right, okay. Fine.
So my Domitar
Yeah.
are going to charge first. They're going to
They're
go
in.
6 + 1.
Yep. They're in.
Boom. And I can contact both
Slap
units.
bang in the middle. Yep.
And then just the follow-up, right? My Vorax are going through terrain.
Mm-hmm.
That's they're 10 inches away.
Yep.
I'm +3 because they're fleet and movement,
Yep.
but -2 because of terrain, so I'm +1. Need a 9. Oh, I get an 8.
So
Well-
close. Surge move.
Well, I suppose I get a 9. I needed a 10.
Yeah.
I needed a 9 +
Yep.
1. So I get a 9 and I surge 4 inches. I'm happy. The Domitar's in. The Domitar's in.
Yep.
It's a good
That's
day.
the important one.
The Blound Castellax get a 6. And I'm well out.
Yeah,
So
well
I
out.
surged 3. And get round to here.
Amazing.
Right.
With the one at the back as well.
Oh, yeah.
He trundles along. You've still got 3, remember? They're not all dead.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Right. Domitar striking.
Yeah.
I'm going to pile into the Thalax that aren't fleet. Actually, you need to take a leadership check on your Thalax that are running. Otherwise, you just die.
Oh, yeah, true. Leadership 7 stubborn. They love it. They
Right,
turn
so you
around
go.
and fight.
So
Okay, we need to separate these
Why are
units.
there so many rules into playing in this game? This
I know.
particular game.
Jesus.
So I've got 5 attacks for each of my Domitar. So I'm hitting on your weapon skill 3, so 3s. I also don't take minuses for going through terrain
No.
because I'm a cybernetic.
Yep.
I hit with 10 attacks.
Ouch.
Oh, I should have declared which these are into the unit that wasn't running away.
Yeah, okay. The bigger unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 9 of them squashed, Henry.
9 of them are squashed. Yeah, don't get anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've run out of Thalax to take off.
Yes, that's.
Which is why you should have split your attacks.
I didn't even think. I just rolled them.
I just rolled. Just went straight in.
Because I'm an
We could
idiot.
randomise. We could randomise how many go between the thing. No,
into
okay.
one unit.
Okay.
Your attack's back.
Initiative 2, pile in. We have 2 attacks each. Weapon skill 3 versus weapon skill 5.
Yes.
5.
No, 4. Weapon skill 4.
Okay, right, still 5.
Still 5.
Oh, I'll take that. 2 hits. Great.
6 is 2 wound because you didn't upgrade to melter bombs.
1 wound! And it might be enough. Well, actually, no, you had 2 wounds, didn't you? Did you have 2 wounds or you have 1 wound left?
So I take a wound and my Domitar's down to 3 wounds left. You're stubborn 7 though, even though I've won by 10.
Yep.
You're stubborn 7. Oh,
We stay
no!
in. We stay in.
So we mill in and the objective is denied.
It is. No one scores. End of turn 1.
End of
No
turn one.
VPs.
Excellent. So in the middle, we get 5. 5 is Grav Pulsar Lockdown.
Yes.
So minus 220 moves that start or end within range of that.
So those Thalax are bogged down a little bit. Okay.
Yes.
Possibly even your Vorax, actually.
Yeah.
And your Magos. God, there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, fine.
And which...
We're not close enough for that one.
No. Well, yeah, because no one's controlling
No.
or denying. So which objective this turn is the vital objective? 1, 2 on the other side, or 3? 2.
Objective 2.
And that, Henry, is my communications uplink.
Oh, it might also be my communications uplink.
So both of us want that objective. 'Cause
Cool.
We get an additional VP for controlling. Get to the guys in orbit. Tell them we found stuff.
Turn 2.
Yeah.
Right, start with a leadership test on the fleeing Ursarax. They pass. They turn around. They do nothing else this
They
turn.
move their
really.
initiative
Yeah.
and all die.
A mighty 2 inches. Okay, so movement phase. Let's move forward with some Castellax by 7 on the left-hand side. These are the multi-melter Castellax on the right-hand side of the table.
Oh, and I need to wipe them this turn so hard.
And the Archmagos is going to follow up as well.
Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to react because you've ended within 12 of my Thalax over here.
Yep.
My Warlord has got Logic of Victory, so I add 3 to any moves.
You do.
So my Thalax, with my Warlord's initiative of 4, end up moving 13 with their initiative before your Magos moves.
-2 from...
-2. So
grab.
I can move 11, and 11 puts me an inch away from your...
Ooh.
Your dudes. So I'm going to be within 3, and I'm already contesting that objective.
Ooh. Once again, Thalax, probably one of the best troop units in the game. Because their mobility, ability to react, stubborn.
Well, I love
movement.
the addition of the Magos with it, with the initiative and Logic of Victory.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
It is good. It's
and
very
good luck getting wounds through with more bolt cannons on my 2-up.
Yeah.
Although actually I say that I died last time I did.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Then we have some more Castellax around here.
Yes.
So they're going to try and eke their way around this corner slowly, moving 7 inches at a time. Going to end up 1 there. End up, this guy's going to come up here. And this guy's going to come here. These are the Mauler bolt cannons in the middle. And the Magos Dominus on a Bayant is going to trundle up behind them as well.
Right, I'm going to react to the Magos Dominus. And I'm going to react forwards with my Thalax in the middle because I've got 2 reactions because of Logic of Victory.
Which is 2 + 6 - 2. Because of grab. So 6.
And I'm going to move right up to your Castellax, essentially.
Ooh, juicy.
Because I've got Melter Bombs.
It's going to be a very brutal turn, I feel.
Hopefully. Hopefully it's not too brutal on me.
Yeah. These Thalax are not going to move.
Okay. You can't trigger any more reactions. I've got no reactions.
Great video. Well, I was thinking where they're going to move to, because they've already got a shot.
Yeah.
So, and they can move after they've shot, so I can decide where they go then. So, it's not really a problem. And then the Tech Auxiliary unit are going to just trundle around this back corner a little bit. So that's movement on the right-hand side of the table. On the left-hand side of the table, where the last turn was very eventful, and we're now sort of where we are.
We are where we are.
We're going to move the Castellax forwards towards the other Castellax. Your Castellax. These are Darkfire Castellax that are going to be a bit of a
I think you're winning that shooting war at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I've got rid of 2 of them, so...
and I'm blound.
Yeah, I'm blounded.
Oh no, I passed the blounding check.
You did pass blounding check. If you were blounded, you're now no longer blundered.
Blunder.
Decline the verb to blund. The...
Vultrax.
Thank you. The Vultrax are going to go 16 round here. The Magos Dominus on a Bayant. Ooh, where's he going to go? He's not part of that unit.
Why wasn't I picking... Oh, because I've got no Cortex controllers. So I can't pick him out. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Where am I going to put him? Like players are asses. Right, so we've got 2 more bits of movement. The Magos Dominus on a Bayant on the right-hand side of the table is going to trundle out the way over here. And the Thanatar is going to trudge forwards.
Up to my Domitar?
Yeah, just going to sort of trudge into the middle into there now. Losing a little bit of movement.
I'm going to whack you with my Grab Hammer so hard.
I've got a Grab Hammer as well, though.
I've got more.
You have got more?
Yeah.
You have got more. But I can precision them onto the guy who's already wounded and make him explode as well.
I've got to take them on him anyway.
I might shoot other people. Who knows? Right, so that's movement phase. Magic phase, which is part of the shooting phase.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this off here.
Oh, yes. Because no one's up there.
Yeah. Are you planning to go up there?
Not right now.
So Liz. Yeah, Liz.
So, shooting phase. Starting with the Mechanicum magic phase. With Magos Dominus on a Bayant on the left-hand side of the board near the Darkfire. Same 2 magic powers. Passes. So, allow react.
Same 2?
Ignore first shooting attack wound, which I didn't do. We'll do the same with the Magos Dominus on a Bayant.
Did you actually do that, or was that wound not from your Darkfire?
It was probably from the Darkfire. You're right, it was from the Darkfire, which isn't a shooting attack.
No.
We will, the middle Magos Dominus on Abeyant with the Mauler Bolt Cannon Castellax will do the same. He
Yes, you take
fails.
D3 wounds.
D3 wounds.
2.
2 wounds.
So you've got 2 left. No, you've got 1 left.
1 left. Magos Dominus on Abeyant.
Assassination incoming.
No.
Because he can't spread them because he's
No,
on...
he's a different unit.
He has got Feel No Pain and you can take Feel No Pain against that though.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I can. Right.
Unlike Psychic Powers, it's the opposite way around.
5 up.
5 or 6. Roll them, see if it matters.
5 up. Oh, no wounds.
Son of a bitch.
Thank you for reminding me. So you're being the nice player today. I'm being the toxic Mechanicum player.
It's very hard to be the toxic Mechanicum player in addition to.
Well, it's not if you take the
pulling
1
it
unit.
off.
But somehow you're doing it. We'll do the Magos Auxilia, same 2 powers against these Castellax over here. Also fails. Oh, he might not feel no pain.
Wounds. No, he doesn't.
No.
D3 wounds.
Oh, dear me. Do I have any invuln? I have no invuln.
So you take D3 wounds. 1 D3.
3 wounds, he's dead.
Now, you've only got 1 Magos Auxilia in the unit.
Hang on a second. We've done that all wrong.
No.
No,
Right. So, edit on the guy in the middle. Henry, your Cyberthurgist takes 1 wound.
He does.
Which you can take a Feel No Pain. So Feel No Pain.
5 feel no pain. He
Passes.
loves it.
On your Cyberthurgist on the right,
A single wound, but can be allocated to the Guardian,
model.
any model in the unit.
with the Cyberthurgist. That is a Cyberthurgist. So your other Tech Priest Auxilia.
He's
can
not
take
Cyberthurgist.
So he takes 1 wound with a Feel No Pain.
Is that?
So he takes a wound.
He
Has
does.
he got multiple wounds?
He has got 2 wounds. He does not have any feel no pain.
Okay.
Back to what we're
And
doing.
none of those powers go off.
Yeah, most
so they're
importantly.
not reacting. They can fire
No.
it this turn.
So, what I will do is I will do the...
Cyberthurgy with your wall. Oh,
Yeah.
no, you've Warlord. He's got the roll 3 dice and recover wounds
Yeah,
thing.
so 3 dice to cover wounds. I've only got 1 wound missing, so I'm going to choose 2 dice. I'm not going to do the Cyberthurgy check.
Right, are you going to do it on what unit?
It has to be on a Cybernetica unit.
So could you not do it on your automata? Your servo automata?
Oh, now there's an interesting thought. I probably could.
Let's do it on them.
Let's do it on them. Cool. Right, whether it works or not. 2. He gets a wound back from him and then it's dead.
2.
He kills 2 and he gets a wound back. What a confusing sequence of events.
Do you know what you forgot at the end of last turn?
They weren't wounded yet.
It will not die. Let's just leave it.
Let's leave it. Let's carry on. They were wounded during your shooting phase, though.
Yes. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, potentially wound there, which I always forget.
Stacks upon stacks of rules.
Special rules. This is the Mechanicum versus Mechanicum, which is why we are 8 hours in. So, that's the movement phase. Mm-hmm. No, that was the shooting phase. Fuck it, scratch that. Right.
So, Henry, actual shooting phase.
The actual
what do
shooting
you
phase.
want to do?
We're going to do Vultarax is going to shoot the Triaros armoured conveyor with its haywire shot. The Havocs are going to do nothing because they're not strong enough. So, 4 shots. We hit
on
with
2s.
3 shots. And it is haywire. Well, it's disruption. So it's a...
What's it disruption value?
4+.
So
1 whole point.
Whole point.
Intervening terrain?
Yes, I'll take it.
6 up?
No.
Nah, goes through. Love it. That's him doing his thing. We will then fire the...
Right, so next shooting attack.
Shooting attack. We're going to shoot the unit of Darkfire Castellax into your unit of Darkfire Castellax, just for...
I'm not blound, but I can't react. So...
Oh, not blound, can't react. Amazing. So the damaged one doesn't get hot. The other 2 gets hot with 2 misses. So we are wounding on 4s.
3s.
6.
Because you spent 7.
Spend 7, thank you. 3s. Oh no.
1.
1 wound.
1 5 up. Yes!
Might be...
Blounding check. I got blound again.
So many blounds. Okay, so we've got some bolt guns, which are in rapid fire range.
I thought you wanted to get home today.
No, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 6. And another 6. So we have 12 bolt gun shots, hitting on 3s.
That wasn't great.
No, that wasn't great.
6
and
hits.
6s. 1 wound.
3 up. I love it.
Love it. They do nothing else. We are then not going to do anything with the Thanatar because he's going to charge in. The Thalax are locked in combat with the Domitar. And on the right-hand side of the board, we've got lots of shooting. The big concern is, of course, your Magos unit. We will start with the Multi-Melter Castellax on the right-hand side of the table. They are going to fire
I'm going to declare Scornful Fire.
Ooh, juicy. Okay.
Scornful Fire is a reaction that's special to the Mechanicum. Essentially, when Henry, in this case, fires at my unit, because it contains an independent character, any Mechanicum unit within 12 inches can make a return fire reaction at the unit that caused it.
Yes.
So all 3 of my Thalax that don't need to be activated with Cyberthurgy can fire at the Castellax, and all 3 can see.
Yep.
So I'm going to make both units at the back simultaneously because I'm not in multi-melter range.
Yep.
So that's 4 multi-melter shots into the Castellax. They're multi, luckily, so hit 3 times. Wound on 2s, because toughness 6, that's 2.
2 5-ups. 1 goes through.
I hate you and your saves. My lightning guns, I've got 8 of them from the rear units. That means 5 hits. Oh, it means. I get 5 hits. Oh, so my strength 7 fails to wound 3 times. I've got a rend and a normal, but I've got shred. 4 AP2s, 1 AP5.
Okay, so the 3-up save is failed. Good start.
And then 4 AP2s, which is 5-up invuns.
So save 1, 3 go through. So 1 and then 2, 3 on another dude. So he's down to 2 and he would explode in a moment.
Yeah,
we'll deal with the explosion phase in the explosion phase.
My Warlord unit is also fires. My Warlord unit gets 6 lightning guns, which hits 3 times and wounds on 3s. I get 3 rends and 3 multi-melters, hits 3 times, and I get 2, but I reroll 1 because you're Automata and I've got Armor Bay Melter. Still get a 1, so it's 5 total wounds from my Warlord unit at AP2.
5 automatic shielding saves, all go through. So there's 2 on the one dude and then 3 onto the next. So we've now got 2 explosions to deal with, and 1 is left on 3
And I'm going to fire my Warlord's Graviton gun.
Yeah, quite right.
Oh, I didn't declare it, I just won't do it.
No,
I just won't do it.
Do it.
No, because I've got to declare it at the start of the reaction.
But you have to declare that they're shooting, no? You don't have to declare each individual.
Shooting, but I didn't declare that the Warlord was shooting.
He's part of the unit.
No, not doing it.
Alright, fine.
Because I also know that if it hadn't gone through, I wouldn't have then thought, oh, I'll fire the
okay, fine.
gun.
Yeah.
Henry,
we'll
do the explosions after. Let's do your shooting attack. So you've got 3 multi-melters. You hit twice with a multi, 3 times.
2s.
3. You ignore my armour, but I've got intervening cover here, so I'm going to take them on my Thalax. I can just roll them all at once because you don't double me out, so that's 6s. Followed by 6s, feel no pain.
Oh, that's the roll. Yeah, love it. Bolt guns.
So that's
Spiteful bolt guns coming the Mechanicum's way.
Scornful bolt guns.
Scornful bolt guns. Well, not scornful. You were scornful. I'm hateful.
Yes.
Anguished. That many, I can't get the 2 out. And these are wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to tank 3 wounds on my Warlord.
Yes.
You can't see my Warlord from you.
I can't.
Thanatar, can
no,
you?
I can't.
Do I just tank them?
Come on, 3 1s.
I'll
You have
tank
3
2 of
6s.
them.
Okay.
I'll tank the 3rd.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, fine. Because I need to get back into this game because it's not going well on the left.
2d6 explosion radiuses. The first one is 5 inches. The second one is 1 inch. So 5 inches from here is
a lot.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so
2 of my Thalax.
2 on there.
Yep.
The other one's only 1 inch. The other one's only going to hit my Castellax. So 2 on your Thalax. 2 wounds.
4 ups, and then a 6-up feel no pain. 1 takes a wound.
There are 2 of my Ursarax.
Yes. So 2 on your Ursarax. 1 goes
wound.
through.
4 up. Nope, takes a wound, which is 1 dead. Feel no pain.
Yep.
Felt pain. We have 2 on the Castellax.
The first one explodes and causes a wound on the other one. So that's 2. And the second one explodes and causes 1. Because you allocate.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the horrible thing. Because the first, it's not all resolved simultaneously.
No, you're quite right.
You do it and interrupt the flow. So the first one to die hits both of these. The second one to die just hits 1.
Yep.
That's 3 wounds on Henry's Castellax.
3 ups. One goes through.
And that was your last wound.
No, I've got 2 more wounds on him.
And that causes the last
It
Castellax
does.
to explode. You roll the radius, Henry.
Yeah, well, I've got a wound to allocate on him yet,
Yes.
as well. So remember that 1 inch from him. So 1 more Thalax and 1 on my Magos.
Yeah, I think it's 2 Thalax. But...
2 Thalax.
So on your Magos...
There's a wound.
Wounds. 2 up.
Loves it.
And
2
2
Thalax. 1 wound.
4 up.
Pass.
Yes, that does pass. Now, that shooting attack resolved.
Yes.
The explosion came from my shooting, so the unit is gone. And after doing my Thalax shooting, I get to move.
You do.
So I'm actually going to move forwards.
Quite a long way.
6 inches. Come and dig me off, you son of a bitch.
Dig you off sounds wrong.
It does, doesn't it?
For reasons.
And my 2 units back here get to do the same. So, are these maulers already fired?
No, not yet.
Suppose what am I worried about? You need to, you need to kill that unit.
What's the bigger bad?
And my 2 Thalax back here are going to take dangerous terrains. Oh, 1 takes it. I don't get a feel no pain. I don't know why I'm rolling that. They both had lightning guns though. I've been very careful about what models I put in terrain.
And you didn't fall into the movement trap with your jetpack forwards. You've kept your Archmagos out of sight of the big bad.
Oh, is that what you were looking for?
Very wise. Very wise. Yeah.
I should have just even not moved the Magos. I didn't think about it.
6 inches for your dudes at the back. If you want
I've
to.
done him.
Go, okay.
Yeah, I moved.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hopped
yeah.
down.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So that you couldn't see them with anything, basically.
Right. Continuation of
After that.
Osa 7's Mechanicum shooting phase. The Castellax, the Mauler Bolt Cannon Castellax in the middle, are now going to shoot at your
Warlord unit.
Warlord unit, yes.
Yeah, cool.
So we have 3 Mauler Bolt Cannons, which
So
are
that's 12 shots. It's 4 shots each. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s.
3s, they're not twin linked.
And this is one of the benefits of that Warlord. Because normally the Mauler Bolt Cannons would just rip through a Thalax unit at AP4.
5.
AP5?
No, 5 wounds.
Oh, 5, I was going to say. So, because it's AP4 would rip through the Thalax, having the Warlord in there with the 2-up save is just mad. So, I'm going to start tanking the 5 on my Warlord. I'm not going to roll them 3 at once because I've got that double 6. I'm bound to get the double 1. Fine. Fine.
Love it. Amazing. Bolt guns.
Yes.
We are probably outside of 12. We are outside of 12 with 1 of them. So we have 1, 2, 3.
10 total shots.
10 total shots.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5, so majority 5. Oh, 5 6s.
5 6s.
I'm not going to tank on my Warlord because I'm not an arse and I do get armor saves with my Thalax. So,
But 1 Thalax dies.
6s are feel no pain. So I got 4 total wounds gone through. So that's 2 on the 2 wounded Thalax, 2 on another Thalax, leaving 1 Thalax on 1 wound.
And they have done their shooting. We also have a unit of Thalax on my side of the board, on the right-hand side, camera right, stage left.
Thalax.
Yes, Thalax, Castellax, Thalax. Cybernetica. Who have 2 plasma fusils. So we'll do 2 lots of plasma fusils. First one gets hot. Second one, no gets hot. So 1 gets hot, feel no pain. Nope. Takes a wound. I don't have enough dice. It gets hot, wound on there. So the 5 hits are going to wound on 2, 3s.
3s gives you strength 6.
3s. And
2
they don't do anything
breaching.
else. 2 breaching.
And you AP dash 3 up invuln. 1 3 up invuln. 1 on my Thalax because my Thalax has got 1 wound left. And I've got 6 up feel no pain. Yes, the wounded Thalax comes off.
And then some strike shots.
The reason I'm celebrating that is because it looks less untidy.
Yes. Tidier on the board, except for, well, my side's completely mess of dice. Lightning gun shots. In strike mode, 1 miss, 2 hits, strength 7, wounding on 2s, 2 rends.
I'll start taking the intervenings from these.
Yep.
And so that'll be on the front Thalax. 6s. It's Ren, so 6s feel no pain. No. 2
Love
wounds.
it. And it's untidy again.
Yes.
God damn it. So they are going to do their jump move.
Which way are you going to go?
Forwards.
Towards me?
Yeah. With lots of terrain checks. And lots of dice to come with them.
If you just leave your dice at the top, we'll leave my dice here.
Yeah.
Try
and vaguely remember who they were associated to. The last bit of shooting in my shooting phase of turn 2 is the 3 Ursarax, I can count. They have an Assault 2 Volkite Incinerator, central chest thing, so 6 shots, hitting on...
6s?
6s, because of snap firing, thank you. I'm glad you're paying attention. Strength 5, toughness 5, majority 4s, a wound, AP 5.
On my Warlord. Hi,
Spectacular.
Take a wound, yes.
D-flag.
I deserve that.
Doesn't. I deserve that.
I really deserve that.
Yeah, D-flag doesn't wound, so 1 wound on your Warlord.
Right.
So we are
and that's
now...
down to 2, and probably no more tanking for my Warlord.
No, yes. And now we are on to the assault phase.
Yes, where are you assaulting?
We are going to assault with the... Are you blonde-doodled over here?
What's that?
Are your Castellax, your Darkfire Castellax,
Yeah,
are blonde-doodled, aren't they?
Blounded, aren't
Blounded. Which is good, because that means your weapon skill 1 in combat
yes,
as well.
you hit me on 2s.
But we'll just get locked in a combat forever.
Yeah.
I might not do that, I might just keep shooting. But I will charge the Thanatar into the Domitar Thalax combat. You can't really do much about it.
No.
We are...
You're not in.
We're not in
You're not within
at
3.
all, even with +1. So we go 1.5 inches.
You don't move halves. You don't move halves in
2
the
inches
search.
forwards.
Yeah, I got pointed out on my comments. Really helpfully.
Yeah.
Because I kept on moving those halves and was like,
So that's 1 charge. The other charge will be over here. So I should have declared them all first. The Thalax are going to charge into the Thalax unit. And I might
only
take...
the Thalax, or...
There's only... they're the same unit now. Your Thalax and your Magos?
Yeah, but who else wants to charge?
The Thalax definitely going in. Should we have an Archmagos off?
Not really. I don't fancy it.
No? I'm going to charge in. Anyway.
Right, I'm going to overwatch my Thalax and Warlord at your Warlord.
Yeah.
Because they're on their own.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 Thalax have been removed from that squad. Both of which are lightning guns.
Yes.
So 4 lightning guns into the Warlord. There's 2 hits. Strength 7, toughness 6 is 3s. That's a wound and a rend.
So 3 a pin bun and a 2 up. 3 a pin bun, 2 up. Oh, a wound goes through. Down to 5.
And they've got 3 multi-melters. They're multi. So that's 3 hits. Strength 8 is 2s. So that's 2 wounds. AP 1.
3 a pin buns.
Do one, Henry.
Love it.
My Magos will not fire.
No.
So that I've got 2.
8-inch charge.
Yeah.
He's in.
Thalax.
The Thalax are in.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it?
And we're not counting that little oval as terrain because it's
Amazing.
just to make the thing stand up.
So my Archmagos is going to put all of his attacks
Is
into
that where you want to start?
Oh.
Is that where you want? Where do you want to start? Do you want to cheer yourself up, or do you want to
Didn't get in.
Right. Okay. I'm a higher initiative than you.
Yeah.
I also forgot my Hammer of Wrath last turn.
You did.
Sucks to be me. But I'm not going to cry too much over wiping an entire unit.
Yeah. And about to wipe another entire unit.
Yes. So I'm going to hit on 3s with my Domitar. That's 6 hits. 2s to squash. All dead.
All dead.
Excellent.
Amazing. That was quick. Right. Next, the big combat over here. The Thalax are at
Spread.
initiative 2.
I am at initiative 2 also. I'm initiative 4 with my Warlord though.
Are you striking at initiative with it? Has he got a Machinator array?
I do.
Do you want how many of your attacks do you want to put into a Machinator?
Oh no, I've not. I've got a jetpack.
Oh yeah, no.
You can't take it with a Machinator.
Oh, love it. Okay, so you're initiative 4.
I heard Machinator array. Oh, sorry. You said Machinator array. I heard Chain Fist.
Oh, okay. Yes, no. Fine, initiative 4.
Okay. Are you initiative less than that?
Yes, I'm initiative 2 with my Thalax, and all of my attacks are going to my Machinator array.
I'm not monstrous. So you go first. You're monstrous on an abeyant. So Henry strikes first at initiative 3 with his Warlord.
Yes.
Because he's monstrous.
Yes.
So ignores the unwieldy on the Machinator array.
Which is confusing.
Yes. My Warlord has got a jetpack and isn't on an abeyant, so isn't monstrous.
Yes.
So my chain fist will strike at initiative 1.
Fine. So it's my Archmagos on abeyant.
2 attacks.
Then all the Thalax. Then your Archmagos.
Yeah.
2 attacks base, charging, 2 close combat weapons, and Machinator Array. 6 attacks.
So he's 6 attacks, hitting on your weapon skill 4, and 3 with my Thalax.
3s. And it's not thingied. It's not what it's called.
Mastercrafted.
That's the one. Strength 6, toughness 5.
Yeah.
3s again.
With Shred.
With Shred.
So
2.
You ignore my armour, but I've got 6 up, feel no pain.
2 wounds go through.
That kills a Thalax, and 1 down to 1 wound.
Lovely.
Oh, 1 down to 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Sorry, takes.
Because we're both counting wrong.
Yes.
It's hot.
Into
Thalax.
initiative 2.
Yes.
I've got 6 Thalax.
8, 10. I have 5 Thalax, who have all charged.
1 of my Thalax has to strike into your Magos. Let me do mine very quickly.
Yes.
And then we'll do all of yours. My Thalax into your Magos hits once. Wounds once.
Does wound, yeah.
Because I've got a chain blade, so I'm at strength 5.
Yes, yeah. 2 up save. He's fine.
Right. Then we've got 5 Thalax into Henry. Henry's got 5 Thalax, but have charged.
Yes.
So it's 10 attacks for me, 15 attacks for
me,
you.
yes.
You go first.
Please can I borrow
Does that
3
feel
dice?
nice? No, because I don't feel nice.
Thank you. Yes, that's 3 dice. Cool. Right, so, and these are sitting on 4s.
Yes.
Because we are the same.
We had the same.
We are the same, you and I. Amazing. And 4s again. No, strength. They are strength 4, toughness 5.
So 5s.
5s. 1, 2.
4 wounds.
6 wounds.
Oh.
6 wounds.
Oh, I didn't see the ones that you'd already taken out. 6 4-ups because I'm not feeling like an ass.
Cool. Feel no pains.
Feel no pain.
3
kills 1. So you've done a total.
Doesn't matter. Stubborn. Oh, just for combat res, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose.
For work.
Yeah, because it actually matters.
It actually does matter.
So you've done 3 there.
Yeah.
Your Magos did 2.
Yeah.
So that's 5 total.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Right, yeah. Cool. Cheers.
I've got 10 attacks in return.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
You've done 1 to me so far, remember?
Yeah. So that's 4 hits.
Yep.
I then wound on 4s, because I've got strength 5.
Yes.
With Shred. So 4 wounds because of my chain bayonets.
4 wounds.
Yes.
4 ups. 2 go through. 6s. 2 wounds go through.
So down to 3 difference.
I lose 1 dude.
Right. Yeah, and we're on 3 difference in combat res. My Magos of my own
Yes.
has 2 attacks base and 2 close combat weapons.
Yes.
And weapon skill higher than Henry.
Yes.
So I hit 3s, and I've got strength 10 because
Yeah.
I've got a chain
5
fist.
chain fist. Yeah.
Actually, I should have been wounding you on 3s because I've got rag grenades.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I hit you 3 times.
Yep.
I squashed
2 are squished.
2.
So 1 that is wounded, which is a plasma, and the other one.
And that's 5 total
1, 2, yeah,
wounds.
5 wounds. Yeah.
So I win by 2.
You do. So I am 2 different squads. I am a lead 7 stubborn and a 10 stubborn.
Right. So the 10 stubborn for the Warlord loves
Is
it.
happy.
Thalax.
Fail. 2d6. A long way. 11 inches.
11 inches run.
No.
And we just pile in for the rest of us. So we've piled in, and as it stands, Henry is actually blocking me from scoring the objective. So I better hope that Henry dies in the following turn, but I can't see it. And with that, we'll get into Eclipsis Alpha turn 2. So, Eclipsis Alpha turn 2, Henry. We're going to start off movement phase. Your Paragon can't react.
No.
You're sort of running out of reactions here, so my
Yeah, no.
Domitars are going to come round the side here. My Castellax are going to go an inch away from your Castellax. And my Vorax are going to move right up here, right onto the refrigerator. But no?
No, we need to carry on. We need to push on.
Nothing?
No snarky comments? No, nothing.
Beep, boop, beep. My Thanatar is going to stomp 8 inches forwards and not care about terrain because they don't. That's true, right?
Again, I thought this, but I can't figure out where it is. So
I'm going to go 2 inches back.
Got no idea.
Thalak's in the middle. Now, I don't want these objectives to move because they're close to me. I suppose I'm denying that one at the moment. I'm just going to move 12 from the central objective. Just going to move outside of 3 of the central objective. But end up within 12 with my multi-melters. Because I want to re-roll. The lightning gun Thalax that's jumping out of terrain is fine. And the rest are literally going to jump onto the other side of the terrain. So that they can easily jump over there 6 inches. Easy. That's me done, right?
Yeah.
That's me done. Shooting phase, no Cyberthurgy. You can react with the Maulers, can't you?
No.
Oh, because you failed.
No.
Excellent.
And also, because I'm locked in combat now,
No,
I only get 1 reaction.
No, because you... I'm going to start with the Grav Flamers
Okay.
from my Domitar. And I'm going to flame basically 4 times around there and get 8 hits on your Castellax and 4 hits on your Thanatar.
Yes.
So 8 on the Castellax. It's an automata, so we roll on the haywire table. 2 nothings.
Ooh.
And 6 that just allow invuln saves.
So 6 5-ups.
Yes.
Ooh, not great. So, and we've got one that's taken a wound already.
That's 5.
They do ignore the first wound of a shooting attack from the last time. So, we ignore one of them.
So that's 4 wounds.
So
Kills a 4 Castellax.
yeah, and one takes 1 wound. So we'll do an explosion in a minute.
Explodes 1 and just hits one of your Castellax.
Yeah.
And one of mine, because I moved to an inch away from you.
You did.
On yours, it doesn't wound.
On
It
yours?
does wound because they're toughness 6.
Yeah, and yours does wound as well. Your 3
My
up
armour.
save. My 3 up save. Yay.
Oh, fine.
Good.
4
On the
haywires
Thanatar, yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
3 ignoring everything.
Oh, ouchie,
you don't
ouchie,
get
ouchie.
invulns.
Nothing at all. Right, so 4 wounds.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Down to 4 wounds left.
2 crack missiles, and this must be at the Thanatar, because I declared it at them and just incidentally hit the Castellax.
You know, I didn't do It Will Not Die 5+ last turn. But it doesn't matter. Carry on.
I hit twice with the crack missiles, wound 0 times.
Cool.
My Vorax have got to fire at the closest target,
Yes.
which is the Thanatar. How many wounds has that got left?
The Thanatar, 4 left.
So I'm going to hit on 3s with my rotor cannons. Can I even wound you? I'm strength 3.
No.
No.
Toughness 8. That many hits that do nothing. However, lightning guns in strike mode,
Yes.
that's fewer dice.
I like how you keep saying strike mode. Are you ever going to say disperse mode?
Arc mode. What's disperse mode?
Whatever. Like focused
Yeah,
and
yeah.
dispersed beam. Lightning guns. 3 hits.
3 hits.
4s. With
a
shred. 2 rendings.
2 5s. 1 goes through.
3 wounds left.
Plinking him down. Plinking him down.
Multi-melter Castellax. Hits. Wounds. 5
2
up.
wounds. 1 wound. Oh, goes through. Down to 2.
2 bolt guns can't hurt because you're toughness 8.
Yep.
My Darkfire Castellax have to go into Henry's Darkfire Castellax.
And I will return fire. Because you're blundered.
I am. So
You're
I'm going to hit on
blondoodled.
6s. I get an overheat and 2 hits. The 2 hits do 2 wounds.
They do.
So I'm strength 7.
5s. They ignore the first wound from a shooting attack. So 1 goes through.
Oh, I should have fired the bolters first.
Yeah.
Go and do your blown test.
Oh yeah. Blundell test. Passed.
I hate you.
So much.
6 bolter shots. I don't hit with any. Go on, fire back.
So 2 lots of dark fire. Wounded 1. Not wounded 1. It gets hot. 5 up. Doesn't pass. Goes down to 1 wound. And 2 misses. And what were we aiming for? 2s, 3s. It's a wound.
3s. 5 up save. I don't pass. I've been hit with a blinding attack. I've passed.
You're
my
not
blinding
blundled
check.
this time. And bolt guns.
Yeah, and I take.
Have two more dice.
Two
2 more dice. Bolt guns.
Hit with threes.
Yep.
So
Or
that's 4, 5
hits.
6s, 2.
2 wounds. 2 threes. Like that.
I'm fine. And I'm actually going to put them on the closest model to you.
Okay.
Next, we're going to fire with the Triaros at your Castellax because they've already reacted. So the Mauler Bolt Cannon hits on 3s. Strength 6, wounds on 4s, that's 1 wound.
Which I ignore.
You son of a bitch. And the Volkite
I'm actually
Caliber,
remembering it this time, so.
Yeah. Volkite Caliber hits twice, or 2 Volkite Calibers hits twice. That's 2 wounds.
2 3-ups.
Yeah.
1 goes through.
It doesn't flag, but you blow up.
Yep. What?
How
How
far
many
do you
inches?
blow up? 3.
Castellax, Magos, Thanatar.
And 2 of mine.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Castellax, wounded.
and a
Thanatar, not wounded. Magos, wounded.
okay. So Castellax wound, 3-up, fails.
Takes another wound.
Jesus. Different one takes a wound. And the Magos has a 2-up save, which he passes. Oh no, he's got a 3-up save, which he passes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
2 on your Castellax, which has 2 wounds.
3 ups. Oh, 2 wounds.
1 on your Vorax, in the tray. Is a wound.
Got 4 up save there. It's fine. My 2 swarms of Thalax. Actually, my Thanatar
Okay.
on the right is going to fire first into Henry's Castellax in the center. The first blast
Scatter dice.
is going to go 3 inches off.
Still going to hit 3.
Right. The second one is going to hit and get 3.
6.
So that's 6. How many wounds do I take? 3.
Oh.
3. Actually, I think I forgot it last turn as well. Take 1. So that's 4 wounds total done, leaving me with 3 left. No more overheats for me.
How many wounds we got?
6 total.
6.
I'm going to wound you on 2s.
Oh, yes.
So that's 1 wound and 3 rends.
Normal
breaches.
wound is fine. 3 5-ups. 2 wounds go through. Ignore the... No, I don't.
No. Yeah.
This one doesn't.
The Mauler Bolt Cannon hits twice.
It's twin-linked. It is a twin-linked Mauler cannon.
1 wound. The 2 misses. I hit 1 more time and don't wound. So just 1 wound.
1 wound, 3-up. Passes.
2 squads of Thalax back here. I'm going to just do both at once. Both do at once. Do both
I ignore the
at
first wound from... No, I don't. I don't.
so
I don't.
you don't.
You can do it together. You can do it together.
Stop being so confusing. Hits on 3s.
Bloody
that's
mech.
7 hits. Wounds on 3s with shred. And it's almost better to get 1s than 3s because I don't want you to have an armor save. so I've got 5 total lightning gun wounds. 1
Normal.
armor save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that is 5 of them, but 1 of them gets an armor save.
No, 6 total. 1 armor save.
Armor save, 4-up.
3 up.
Oh, this guy, yeah, 3-up. So 1 wound goes through.
On the Castellax in the
Yep.
centre.
And then
5
5-ups. 3 go through. So 1, 2, 3.
So the middle
we've got-
Castellax is down to 2.
Yep.
And 1 explosion, which is 2.
Which is both Castellax again.
So many explosion damages, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 3-ups. They're fine.
Right. Now, 4 multi-melter shots.
Jesus.
4 hits.
Out Thalax to me.
4 wounds.
4 wounds, normal wounds.
Yeah.
I haven't got any
AP1.
dice left. Oh, AP1. Oh, yeah, multi-melter. Yes, thank you. Thank you. 5 ups.
ups.
Oh, 1 wound goes through. He's on 1
more.
wound left.
Fine, I'm going to move forwards. I'm going to melt a bomb you to death.
Yeah, quite right.
I hate you.
I hate you. I loved you, Anakin.
That's what I was going for as well.
It's also not I love you, Anakin. It's you were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Misquote a famous film. Just before nerd rage in the comments.
Damn the manoeuvres.
Yeah, look at straight at him.
Right. That is my shooting phase.
Cool. No leadership tests for me, though, thankfully.
No.
Your assault phase.
Domitar charges the Thanatar.
Yes.
Vorax are forced to charge the Thanatar.
Yes.
And will also charge your Castellax.
The Castellax will Overwatch. It's my only Overwatch, realistically.
Okay. Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Actually, the Castellax on my left also have to charge your Castellax because I've got Program Behaviour.
Oh, yes.
And I'm closest to your Castellax.
Shall I shoot your Castellax again?
It's whatever you want to do, man. Do what you want to do.
I might blunder one of you on the way in.
My multi-melter Castellax has to charge your Thanatar because I've got to.
Actually, no, I'm going to try and blund your Vorax coming in.
I'm also charging my 2...
They can't react.
Ah, right, cool. So, into my Vorax.
Yes, into your Vorax.
Oh, why did I declare it into them?
1 Darkfire. 2 hits. 2 wounds. What initiative of Vorax?
Intervening 6 up.
Yeah.
Takes 2 wounds. I've got 1 wound left. I'm initiative 4 for the blinding test.
And you rolled a 6, so you are blundered. You are geblundled.
Of course.
Of course it is. You are... what's blinded in German?
Why did you have to say that?
Answers.
So, my charges, my 2 squads of Thalax.
Yep.
The one on the right
Is in.
is massively in, with an 11. The one on the left
Ooh.
is 5. I've got a movement of 12, though,
Yeah.
including jetpack move, so
Yes,
that's
you
plus 2.
Yeah.
So 5 goes to 7. It's through terrain down to 5, but I am within 5.
Do you want these guys to come around here?
Yeah, please, stack them in. On the left-hand side, my Domitar, get in. Next, I'm going to charge my Vorax, so they've got a space through. They get -2 because they're going through terrain to reach the Castellax, but +3, so that's a 6. And with closest to closest, and next I can get in with a 6 into Henry's Castellax on the left. Now, my own Castellax get a 7, which I think bends me in. Like 5 gets me to there. No, I'm out, so I get 3.5. Because I've got to go round now.
Mm-hmm.
And my multi-melter Castellax now can't make the charge, so fails. I get 10, so that goes to 8. But I've got to go all the way round, so I go 4. Right.
Madness.
Well, this is going to be a mess.
Yep.
I want to start off with the Castellax in the centre because I think it'll be the easiest.
Yes.
You go first, and I'm going to all use Melter Bombs.
Okay, so I'm initiative 3, and I have 2 Castellax left, who each have shock charges. So we have a grand total of 4 attacks. Shock charges +1, I can't remember.
So
we have 2 Castellax, 2 attacks each as base, and each have 2 shock charges, so we have 6 attacks total. Weapon skill 3 versus your weapon skill also of 3.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s.
4 hits.
I'll take that.
Castellax is scary in these games.
Yeah, we are strength 7, so I'm winning on 2s.
Yes.
We have 3 wounds at AP of a shock charger.
Surely, I think it's 3.
Well, it used to be. It's not anymore, though, because it doesn't cut through Marines anymore.
So his 4 wounds at AP3 gives me just my feel no pain.
Yeah.
I pass 1, so that means a full Thalax dies. So it's 3 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
I then got 11 Melter Bombs back.
Ouch.
Which is good for moi. Hitting on 4s, that's not good for moi.
That's not great. 3.
3 hits. Strength 8 is 2s. Re-rolling some Armor Bay Melter. 2 wounds!
2 wounds, 2 5-ups. 2 wounds go through, but one of them is on 1 wound.
So it blows up. And I'm instant death. So the first result doing D3 just takes out the 1 wound Castellax.
Yes. Second result, D3, is 3 wounds. So it takes one other Castellax down to 1 wound. And a D6 explosion range.
Yeah, D6. D6 explosion range.
1 inch.
So I get your Castellax
Yes.
and every Thalax except 1.
But no, it's only the ones that are in base contact. Right? Because of 1 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You roll your... Do I wound you? I do.
You do.
And...
Save.
Dead.
No save. Dead.
The explosion radius is 1.
Okay, wait. So wait. But he's not. He's only in base contact with
1, I think.
Yeah, with 1. So it's 6, 7 that I'm rolling. Although my Magos Dominus on Abeyant is 1 inch behind.
Ignore him.
So 7 for you is that many wounds.
6.
6 wounds. Madness.
There's 3. Oh, but I get a feel no pains.
Yeah.
1 saved. So I'm 1 Thalax is down to 1 wound.
You've won the combat. And you can't sweep because you're...
I win by default. Default.
But Thalax can't sweep.
I can consolidate though.
You can consolidate, yes.
Yeah, because I don't need
we're
to
not
sweep.
Sweeping, yeah, because I'm dead.
Yeah. we don't need to
we don't need to sweep, we've won.
So I consolidate my initiative actually. And I'm going through terrain, so I can consolidate 0.
0, yes.
Because it's
-2.
the terrain, yeah.
Right, they're staying there.
Guess I just stay there.
Cool. This combat, or do you want to do the other big combat?
Over here,
big combat,
and then we'll go into the Warlords.
Right, so...
Domitar get 5 attacks each.
Yep.
And I'm initiative higher than you, I believe, with both units.
You are, yes. I'm initiative 3.
So Domitar hitting the Thanatar. Are you weapon skill 3?
I am weapon skill 4. Paragon.
So I hit you 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Grav. So I just do 5 ignoring wounds to you.
Ignoring everything?
No, just ignoring saves, sorry.
5 ignoring normal saves, so 5. I've only got 2 wounds left. 5 ups. 1 wound.
Son of a bitch. I've got 2 Hammer of Wrath, actually.
Yeah.
I do a wound from Hammer of Wrath.
2 up.
I've got 2 Vorax in base contact with you. I'm actually strength 6 Hammer of Wrath with the Vorax as well. So onto the Thanatar, nothing. Onto the Castellax, nothing. Great.
Cool.
I've got 3 attacks each, plus 1 for charging, and 2 close combat weapons. So that's 5 attacks each.
Is one of them going into the Castellax?
1 into the Castellax, and then 2 into the Thanatar, because they're the ones in base contact. Into the Thanatar, I hit 4 times. I'm Strength Furious Charge. So I'm Strength User, AP 4, Breaching 5 up, but I need a 6 to wound with my 4 hits. 6s!
1. 1 5 up save. Passes it on a 5. So.
No, I've got 1 Vorax
Castellax.
into your Castellax, yeah. Hitting on 3s, that's 2 hits. Not enough to kill you. 1 breach, 1 wound.
Yes. Are you strength it? Yeah, so breach first. 5 up. Nope, goes through. And normal wound doesn't go through.
Right, so how many wounds have I done total now? 4?
2.
I've only did 1 wound.
Because you had 2 wounds before you charged in.
4 on the Right, go on.
It doesn't matter because they're both fearless.
Yeah, right, Thanatar, where are you going?
Thanatar, all of the hits are going to go into... Well, I have 5 attacks. So I have 3 attacks base, and I have Rampage 2, so I'm outnumbered.
Yes.
So, I am weapon skill 4.
5 attacks base?
No, 3 attacks base. 2 with Rampage, 5 total.
Right, one sec, let's just say
Yeah. So, Thanatar has 3 attacks base. He has 2 from Rampage, because he has Rampage 2. So we have 5 attacks total. We have 2 different units I could hit into. I'm going to hit into the...
The Domitar are much better.
They are, aren't they? And I could easily squish one of them, but actually I'm going to hit into the Domitar. Okay. And because I've got precision strikes, I could put them all on the damage one if I so choose. So we shall see what happens. Weapon skill
I've got to allocate it to them because they're not characters.
Yeah, true. What weapon skill are you?
4. So hitting on 4s.
4s. Ooh,
1 hit,
only 2 hits. Strength 10. 2s. At AP 1. Oh no, but they are armor bane. Get to reroll to wound.
Yeah, 2. I've got 5 up atomic deflector. That's 2. You've not got instant death, have you, or anything like that?
No.
So I just take a wound, and they go down to 3. So I go down to 2.
And it does have some other grav weapon rules. Hang on.
You've got concussive and stuff, but I've already concussed you. Stuff like that. Next, the Castellax got 2 attacks base, 2 close combat weapons with each shock chargers, can only strike into the Vorax. Hits on 5s,
hits.
nothing. I win by 1, but we're fearless.
Fearless on all sides, so we stay where we are.
What a rubbish combat.
I know, productive, right? Is that all the combats?
It's not. We've got the Warlord combat.
Oh, we've got the big combat. Aye. Right.
So
I'm initiative 3.
I'm initiative 2 and 1.
Excellent. So I have a number of attacks. Did I work this out before? Do I have 6 attacks? But I didn't charge, so I'm now 5 attacks.
Yes, because you've got 2 base.
2 base.
2 close combat weapons and 2 for the Machinator.
Yeah, lovely. So I'm weapon skill 4.
Yeah.
Hitting you on 3s majority. No Mastercraft. We are strength 5, strength 6. We're running on 2s with shred, but they don't need it, and it's AP 2.
Right. So that's 4 wounds. I'm going to start allocating onto my Warlord because I want some... Do you know what? I'll do them in 2s onto my squad first.
Yep.
Feel no pains. In 1s onto the squad, and now just one on my warlord is fine. So the squad is taking 2 wounds. My attack's back. I've got 10 attacks from the Thalax.
You stick one of the things then.
I hit Henry on 5s with my Thalax, so that's 3. And then wound him at strength 5 on 5s, but I've got Shred. So that's 2 wounds.
And they're not bending or anything, so 2 ups. He's fine. It's going to go on forever, this combat.
My warlord has got a chain fist.
Yep.
Doesn't hit on any of them, though.
Bad times. So we are on a...
No. I took some wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Thalax.
Stubborn 10.
Stubborn 10.
That's
11.
an 11.
11.
I can't sweep you then.
Why not?
Can I bait sweep?
Why would it not be able?
Maybe.
So I'm initiative 4.
Oh, I think you've got away. You've got away. You've definitely got away.
You got 1 and I got 6. Yes. Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Not by very far.
I sprint 3 inches. And do you know what that does? That denies me that objective.
Yeah. And I'm not close enough to score it, and you can't score it because you're running away, presumably.
Well, you can consolidate now your initiative, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Minus... Is it -2 because you're heavy?
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know. Let's just say
Is that just reactions?
Maybe just reactions. I don't know.
Oh, his reactions are run so
Yeah,
lethal.
Okay. I can only end at 1 inch, so...
Right. Well, that is Eclipsis Alpha turn 2. What a messy...
I know.
What a messy mech versus mech
a
turn.
lot has happened, but also not very much has happened.
Yeah.
No one's scored an EVP still. So we're going into OSA 7's turn 3.
So OSA 7 turn 3, we not denying because it's a dedicated transport.
Yep.
No one's on the central objective. So objective 2, that was both of ours big objective, has not been scored.
No.
But you're denying.
Yes.
So
And
we roll.
Oh yes,
on
we
the
do.
table
Yes. Okay.
for unstable objectives. 6.
That sounds bad.
Containment field fluctuation. Each unit takes a number of strength 8 AP- hits with haywire equal to its number of models within D6
Ooh.
of the objective marker.
Right, D6 of the objective marker.
Do you want to roll?
Yeah, go on then. Let's roll a 1. 4, 5 even. I can count. 3 still.
So basically,
Yeah.
it's all of my unit, all of your unit, and nothing.
Yeah.
So you take 1.
Yeah.
You wounded. So
Normal saves. 2 up.
yes, yes.
Takes a wound. Down to 5.
And my Thalax unit
Takes 6 wounds. Okay.
Strength 8.
Interesting. 6.
6. Take them on.
Who's
the
on
Thalax.
what? You've got a
It's AP
Thalax on. Yeah. Okay.
I passed them all.
All of them.
We don't
Fine,
need to
love
worry
it.
about it.
Easy. Right.
Easy bash.
So, which is the active objective?
D3. 2 again.
The same objective.
It's now worth 2 points.
Yes, because it's been activated twice. Okay.
Right, into movement phase. Henry's running away Thalax at
Yep.
the back right.
Stubborn
Into
7.
the tray, sir.
Into the tray. Into the tray. 15.
10. They run.
They run away.
10 off the board.
Yeah, off the board. That makes that easier. Right. We have nothing else that's running away.
I like how that's your thought.
Yeah, good, fine. Right, so we're going to move the Ursarax to within 1 inch of this squad.
Yes.
And we're going to move, we're going to move the Magos across first, and these are going to move within 1 inch of the squad, so they've got some space to actually charge in. We have a Magos squad here. Magos Auxilia squad.
And that's line as well.
It is line, so we're going to move up.
I think that's your only squad of line left.
Shush. You are correct, however.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Danger.
Yeah.
We have Magos Dominus here, who is going to back away. Magos Dominus on a Baint in the centre. He's going to back away.
I'm going to react
Yep.
to you. And just to be annoying, with my Thalax in the middle, with my Stratos jump packs,
Yep.
I can go
Behind me.
8 inches. It is 8, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 6 plus initiative 2.
I can't go behind you. But my front Thalax can go to here.
But you can get around me.
Do you know what? Why am I doing that? I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to leave it.
Okay.
I was going to like hunt you down, but I don't need to hunt you down by doing that.
You can just
reaction.
shoot me.
Yeah. And I also need to be over here to kill the Magos Auxilia.
So the Thanatar and the Castellax locked in combat. There is a Magos Dominus on a Bayant over here, who is going to trundle up to the Castellax, who are blundidoed again, still.
Blound.
I'm going to have different...
No, it's the end of my next turn. Oh no, you did it in my turn, so it's the end of the next turn is turn.
So we're also going to Voltarax our way... We might just stay where we are with the Voltarax.
Okay.
No, we're going to jump... We're going to move the Voltarax forwards to come and...
I'm going to use my movement reaction.
Yeah, to move away. I mean, I'm not going to charge you into combat, but it's wise.
Yeah. Yeah. Just in case.
And that's Osa 7's movement phase. Shooting phase.
Magic phase!
The magic phase first. But there's nothing I can... Oh, no, there are things I can magic.
And Henry only gets a magic phase because he's out of unit, so he can do them separately.
So this... The Magos... the Arch Magos on Abeyant, his magic will be sucking powers out of Automata.
Okay.
I'm going to suck a power, a wound rather, out of one of the little floaty boys, Servo Automata. Forward.
Do you want to take a Cyberthurgy test?
Yeah,
to
that's the
reroll?
thing. I could do, I might do that. Cyberthurgy test, leadership 10, passes. So
Reroll.
reroll that one, passes. Takes
and
one
I don't
wound,
think you can do it in
kills
that
one.
order, but
No,
I'm
I
just
know,
letting Henry do that.
Thank you. I don't know why I've got a 6 on there, he's just on full wound.
Because also, Henry's now killing his own line unit.
Yeah, I
versus
know.
Last line
I've only got,
unit.
yeah, shush. But wounds, you know. The only other Mechanicum magic phase I can do is I'm out of range with the Cybernetica one here. On the left side of the table, we have a Magos who could Cyberthurgy into the Castellax that's in combat.
You can't do anything meaningful though, because the only thing that matters is that for combat stuff is rolling 3d6, pick the 2 highest for charge.
Correct.
So
And I can't remote repair because I've not got Artificer, so he's going to do some shooting instead.
Okay.
So, shooting from him into your blinded Castellax.
Okay.
Going to be
Can't do anything about it.
A phase plasma fusel is
Hits twice?
Yep, 2 hits.
Strength 6, toughness
6 fours, 1 breaching.
I fail and explode. I explode 2. I hit 2 of my own Vorax, 2 of my own Castellax, and nothing else.
So the
Vorax?
Castellax.
Oh, Castellax, yeah.
Yep. It was 1 wound. The Vorax, is it 2 Vorax?
I save the Castellax, 2 Vorax,
Is 1 wound.
and I save the Vorax.
Lovely. So he is. Oh.
And that break there
Wouldn't
from
have
a
happened on the
resin-
plastic one.
Well, the plastic one is fine.
Apologies.
You horrible person.
I don't like that model, so I've broken him.
No, but that's actually good.
It's a perfect demonstration, live on camera.
Son of a bitch.
We dropped the Thanatar
off the
camera,
table, yeah.
off the table, and it didn't break.
Yeah, and that's the big quality of life improvement of plastic.
Yeah. Flamer, which I should have done first, ideally, is gonna hit 2 of them. So 6s, doesn't do anything. Mechanicum is a hit and a wound.
Okay. The Melter ignores my armor, 5-up field save.
5-up field save.
Well, I'm thinking, we just played Necromunda last night, me and Phil. And, yeah, it's not field save, it's a
It's an automatic deflector.
automatic deflector, yeah.
We have a Volkite Serpenter, pistol 2. 1 hit. Strength 5, so we want
A 5.
a 5, not over there. Nope. And that's all my shooting from him. That was long-winded.
On the other side of the battlefield.
Yeah, well, we're going to do exactly the same again from the middle Magos Dominus on Abeyant into this squad. So we have a phase...
Into which squad?
Oh,
One
yeah,
of them-
beg pardon.
The one that's lost a member or the one that's not lost a member?
Into the plastic squad.
Just to remove my plastics?
Yeah, so...
I'm going to return fire here.
Quite right. 2 gets hots and a hit. The 2 gets hots. Its normal AP is fine, so it's a 3-up save.
No, it's normally P for a photon thruster.
It's not, it's a fusel.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah.
So 1 wound goes through. I can't remember how many wounds he's got. I think he's got... So 1 hit. Strength 6 versus toughness 5, so 3s, and that's a breach.
6 up, feel no pain. I'll take a wound, so I'm down to 1.
Mechanicum is a hit, and there's not a wound. It doesn't do anything because it's not a robot.
Yeah.
We-
my cyborg isn't a robot.
Yeah. We have a flamer from the thingy, which gets just 1 of them.
Wounds on 5.
Doesn't wound. And we have a Volkite Serpenter, which is 2 hits, strength 5, toughness 5, 4s even, 1 wound.
1 wound, 4 up, fine.
Loves it.
And the reason Henry can fire everything is because he's a monster.
Yes.
He's monstrous. You
monster.
I've got my lightning guns
You have
firing
big one,
back.
return fire.
I hit 3 times and breach twice.
Yep.
Wound once.
The 1 wound is a save, and the 2 breaching is also 3 up inbun. Should roll them all together.
Multi-melters, 1 hit with multi, 1 hit still. It wounds.
Save on a 3 up inbun.
Go away!
I love these models.
Go away!
So moving down the shooting, this huddle over here that are all 1 inch away from each other, there's going to be a lot of shooting here.
Yes.
You are falling back, so you can't react. Amazing.
True.
So we will start with the Ursarak. So the Ursaraks are going to shoot with their Volkite Incinerators, which is Assault 2 each, and there's 3 of them, so that's 6 shots. We are hitting on 3s, so we have 4 hits. We are Strength 5, Toughness 5, no wounds, which is nice. And we've got 2 las pistols in the
Magos Auxilia.
That's the one. Thank you. We've got a hit and a miss. We are
6s.
not wounding, and then the Archmagos Dominus on a Bayant has a.
Is it the same as the other 2?
Except you've got a photon thruster.
Okay.
Which is-
okay. So it is gets hot.
2 shots gets hot.
Yeah.
1 gets hot. And this is AP2. That's they all get hot, but this is
it's a
AP2.
3 up.
So it's a 3 up in bun. He passes. The hit wounds AP2.
I don't pass it, so my 1 Thalax dies.
Lovely.
And that will not be that, it'll be a lightning gun.
We have a Mechanicum. It doesn't double it out though.
I've only had 1 wound left.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. We have a hit on a Mechanicum. We have a wound on a Mechanicum.
6. No. The
We
wound dice goes back on. It's all, I'm always assigning to lightning guns right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We then have a Flamer template, which can hit
A lot.
so 4 hits on the unit.
Yeah.
But these are needing
5s?
5s. Ooh, 2.
4 ups. 6s. A Thalax dies.
Amazing. And a Volkite Serpenter. 1 hit. It's a wound.
4 up. 6 up.
There it
Yes.
is, he's fine.
Yes.
That is all the shooting into that squad.
Right. I'm already running away, so I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't make a
don't need
difference.
to take that.
The only other shooting really now
In
is
fact,
the...
I didn't even take. Oh, I did take 25. I did take 25.
The Voltrax is the only thing left to shoot.
The Triaros.
Yep, so the Havocs are pointless, but
I guess I'll evade because it's my. Oh no, I shot back.
Yeah. So we've got 4 hits. These are all Haywires.
No, they're not. They're
So
disruption.
they're Disruption 4+. So we have 3 wounds. 3 hull points.
I guess I'm just dead.
Yep.
And that will decant.
It doesn't
my
explode though, so
thralls.
just the dudes get out.
Yes, and it's not penetrating hits, so I don't care.
No.
So the thralls are decanted and make an appearance.
Yay! New plastic thralls.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's the end of your shooting phase, isn't it?
That is the end of my shooting
Any
phase.
charges?
Yes.
Which?
Several. So all 3 of these units are going to charge into this unit.
So my Magos passes.
He does.
And I've rallied.
Yes. Right. So we will start with the.
Any more charges?
Yes. Yes.
Declare them all. Declare them
all 3 of those units charging into that unit. On the left-hand side of the field, the Magos Dominus and Abeyance are going to charge into the Castellax,
Okay. And
who
I'm
are
not-
blundled,
I am.
but they can't react because of
Yeah,
thingy,
yeah, yeah.
but they are blundled. They're already in combat. Dominus
Into the
on
Castellax.
Abeyant, and on the left side of the field is going to go into the Castellax.
Okay.
The Magos Dominus on Abeyant in the middle is also going to charge into your Thalax, the unit that it shot.
Right. So I'm going to Overwatch there.
Yep.
4 lightning guns, hits 3 times, and 3
4
breaches.
Yep. So 3 up in bun. 1 wound goes through.
2 multi-melters.
Yep.
2 hits. Oh, 1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up in bun. It goes through. Down to 1 wound.
Rot row.
Uh-oh. Okay, charges.
Yes.
So the charge range, Magos Dominus into Cast.
Auto gets in.
Auto gets in.
Yeah, because you can't not.
Yeah.
you like 2 inches away.
The one in the middle is 6, 7, 8. We are in. Oops.
Auto in on the right hand side.
Pretty much, yes. So these guys, well, this could be useful because they can jump over things. So if they get a big enough
You've
charge
still got to
range.
go closest to
Oh
closest
yeah. Okay.
first,
Mm,
so it won't help.
so crunch, Crunch. Crunch is whether I can get this line unit close enough. So the line unit at the back might not be auto in. They are in, but they can go straight into
over here, or what are we doing with this?
What are we doing with what? The terrain?
As in, can you go in it?
Don't know. Yeah, it's just a bit. It's just distance. I don't know.
Whatever you want, man.
If they charge into the back of their, can they not charge if they get into base combat?
Unit.
So I've got an 11-inch. It'll be -2 for terrain.
Yeah.
So 9 inches.
Oh, so you are in.
Yeah, I can get inside there, can't I? Right.
Just leave them where they are.
No, I'm going to put them on there. It makes for cinematic brilliance.
These are resin models, Henry. They're not the plastics.
Yeah, very true. He is on 1 wound. And we have the Archmagos. Now this is the issue that the Archmagos. Oh no, he's he's auto in then.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. So.
Where do we start?
In no particular order.
Over here?
Because these guys both have power axes, so they're hitting last. Let's do the easy combat on the left side of the table, which is.
Domitars are gonna smash.
I'll do the big one first. Okay.
Oh, which No,
we'll do the big one.
Let's start from the far left.
We'll go from left to right as the viewer.
Right.
So
my Castellax go first because you've got unwieldy weapon. Oh, you're
But I'm monstrous. So we're initiative 3.
Right.
Same initiative step.
Right. I'll get rolling then.
Yeah, get rolling.
Your weapon skill 3 as well.
Go on, get rolling.
So I hit on 4s with my shock charges. I don't hit any. That's good.
Cool.
That I went first.
Cool, great. So I have 2 attacks, 2 close combat weapons, a charge, and the 2 from the Machinator array. Hitting on what am I doing? 4s? 1 hit.
You are weapon skill 3.
Mighty hit. Yeah, a mighty hit. It doesn't wound.
Is
Machinator
array?
Shred?
No.
No.
Nothing.
Cool.
Right, great.
Productive.
Into the next combat.
Yeah, big combat.
Domitars. Hit twice. It's so underwhelming. One that ignores everything.
So he's dead.
One that just ignores the same. Right, so and it explodes.
These explosions. 3 inches. Everybody.
Right.
So wound my Castellax.
Your Castellax gets wounded.
Fails a save.
It's on 1 wound.
Ooh. So 3 Vorax.
Yes, 3 Vorax and 2 Domitar.
All take wounds.
The armor saves. 1 takes a wound. That explodes it. It explodes 1 inch. Gets 2 Vorax.
2 Vorax. 2 wounds.
And 1 takes a wound, so it's down 2.
And we had 2 on the Domitars.
Yes.
2 Domitar wounds.
Oh my god, it's so complicated. So 2 saved there.
It's like when BFG things go floof.
Right. Now, Vorax into your Castellax.
Yes.
And these are at the same initiative, so I can't actually consolidate to get more models in.
Okay. Right.
So I've got 3 attacks base and 2 power blades.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s. 3 hits, and then strength 6, so 4s. I've got a 4. So that's 1 wound done. You've got 5 up in.
5 up in one. Explodes.
You explodes.
3 inches.
Getting 1 Vorax, your Magos, one of my Castellax.
Vorax is a wound. Castellax is a wound.
Your
Vorax
Magos.
Save. Oh, Magos is a wound.
My Castellax is saved. My Vorax is saved. The
My Magos is saved. Amazing. So he's dead.
Do you know what? I really think I hate explosions from things.
Yes, it becomes a bit complicated. In BFG, it was kind of fun, the chain explosions, because you didn't have that many ships. Big block, it's particularly bad because we're mech versus mech. We have lots of stuff that is exploding.
Still,
it slows things down a lot.
Even the sequencing a bit, like when you stop your wound pool.
Yeah, it's slightly mad.
So I think it was actually good when you rolled a 6 and they exploded because it didn't happen that frequently, but yeah.
Complicated.
Yes.
We have another combat.
In the centre.
Again, moving from left to right. In the centre, you are initiative 2. I'm hitting you first.
Yes, I'm not going to bother piling in like when I actually get to it.
Yeah.
So,
So we have 2 attacks base, 2 close combat weapons, charge, Machinator array.
6. Dominus are far too good nowadays.
They are good, particularly when you just come on an abeyance and it's not a trap for a lot of the time. So hitting you on your 4s, same weapon skill. No. 3 hits, wounding you on 3.
4s is your strength 5.
4 +1 Machinator array.
I thought you strength 4 normally. 5.
Oh yes, big ones. 5s, yes, big ones. 4s with shred. AP2.
6 will feel no pain. 1 whole Thalax dead. My attacks back. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Thalax, so that's 10 total
10
attacks. I'll re-roll 2 misses because Henry's hogging the dice.
Sorry.
That's 7 total hits. I'm strength 5 because I've got a chain bayonet.
Yep.
I've
And
got
toughness 5.
shred, so I've got 3, 4 total wounds, and Henry's got 1 wound left.
He's squish.
Have you only got a 3 up save?
3 up save, he's squish.
You've got feel no pain, haven't you?
No. Yes.
Have you taken feel no pain on any of the wounds?
2 go through. He's dead.
Right.
We forget these things.
The combat on the far right of the board, Henry.
Is the Archmagos on a bayonet going first, which we worked out at 6 attacks,
Yes.
I think. Have we worked out at 6 attacks?
Yeah, because you've got 2
it's
attacks.
still
You
2.
roll
Yeah,
well.
fine. So, 6 attacks, and I'm hitting you on 3s.
I'm going to do you a
majority.
favour.
Yeah?
Every turn,
I forgot to
halfway through
challenge.
the combat, you forgot to challenge.
I'll challenge you.
I accept.
Alright. But then with the same weapon skill.
Hitting on 4s.
Ooh, not great. 2 hits. Your toughness?
Toughness 5.
So it's 4s, I think.
With shred.
Oh no, it's strength 6. So it's 3s.
And it's 2s because you've got rad grenades, haven't you?
No, you've
Have
got
you
rad
not?
grenades. No, I didn't put rad grenades on.
Oh,
I know. One left.
Yeah, 2 wounds. I've got 2 wounds left, Henry.
2 wounds left.
The 1 wound was on a Thalax.
Oh, yes, okay.
Pass
Both
them
saved.
Anyway.
Both saved.
I'm just going to do my Magos back now.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4. Wounding on 2. 1 wound. And I double Henry out.
3 up
my
in
rad
one.
grenades.
In the tray.
Saved
In the
by
tray.
the
In the
tray.
tray.
Oh,
no!
No,
Rad
no,
grenades.
no.
Rad grenades. Oh.
Crazy.
Sacre bleu.
That
Sacre
is
bleu.
mental.
And I have nothing else that can do it because Feel No Pain doesn't take effect. That's the wrong one. Don't have Feel No Pain. Yeah, nothing else.
Mental. Oh.
Bad times. Bad times.
That is as well, because you deserve to win that combat.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day...
Yeah,
you
there's more combat yet. There's more combat yet, but not enough to kill.
Not the one that you want.
So we then have the next initiative step will possibly be the Ursarax.
Are you initiative 3?
I don't know. It's never come up.
Our Thalax and your Ursarax are on the same
Yes.
initiative. So, shall I just resolve my 3?
Yes.
And then you do yours? I'm going to go all into your Ursarax to try and get through to your Power Fist before it tries to strike.
Yeah.
I've got 3 hits, Strength 5, Toughness 5. With a Chain Bayonet, gives me 2 wounds.
2 wounds AP anything?
AP dash, because it's a Chain Bayonet.
For what? 1 wound goes through.
Feel no pain. Lorica Thalax.
Love
No wounds.
No, we then have two Lightning Claw Ursarax.
Yes.
2 attacks each base, 2 attacks from Lightning Claw each.
Yes.
And 1 extra each for charging.
Okay.
10 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Oops.
8 hits.
Yep.
Wounding.
I'm strength 4, toughness 5.
You're only strength 4?
Yeah.
No. So you strength 4, wounding me on 5s with
Yep.
shred.
Ooh, good.
So that's
3. Lightning
3
Claws.
6-ups. Kills a Thalax entirely.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your Hammer of Wrath.
3 Hammer of Wraths, which are auto hits.
5s.
So 5s, nothing.
Excellent. Glad we went back and did it.
Cool. Initiative 1.
Yeah. Do you want to do your Tech Priest Auxilia first, so then you can try and double out my Warlord with your fist? Oh, you've got Strength 8, haven't you?
Yeah, I've not got anything that doubles out.
thinking there's
Yeah,
Strength 5.
I've got anything that doubles out. So we've got, we have 5 attacks with, no we don't, we have 2 base, charge, 2 close combat weapons for the
so
Power
6
Fist
total.
one.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. For the Power Fist from the Ursarax, we hit like that. We have 3 hits. We are 2s. 3 wounds at AP2.
6s. Another one dies, so that's 6. So you now are actually winning the combat. Oh no, you've drawn the combat now.
Yes.
Right.
And
Magos Auxilia?
Magos Auxilia. So, in the Magos Auxilia squad, we have 2 different stat lines, because it's slightly tedious. They're all weapon skill 3. We have 2 base attacks for Magos Auxilia. We have a Tech Priest with 1. They each have 2 close combat weapons, and they have each charged. They're all power axes.
Okay.
So we have 7 attacks. Majority weapon skill is the same. So hitting on 4s.
2.
2 hits. And
Strength 4.
Yeah, so...
You 3 go to 4. Or you 4 go to 5.
Strength 3 goes to 4.
Right, so 5s.
5, 1 wound.
6
AP2.
up. Takes a wound. I'm down to 2 on a Thalax.
And that is the combat.
No, you got your servo automata.
Oh yeah.
2 attacks from the servo automata.
Who has 2 attacks on his servo arm. But I'm
hits.
weapon skill 3 again. Yeah. So
Strength 8.
2 hits, 2 wounds,
2 6-ups. No, 2 dead. That's another Thalax dead. You've now killed all of the Thalax, so I've got no line over this side of the battlefield. I've got a leadership 10. Stubborn warlord though.
And he
11
fails.
Again. Both times I've lost
Twice.
combat.
You have a fearful Magos.
Yes. Now, I'm initiative 4, you're initiative 2.
But the lower Cathalax can't sweep.
Oh, no.
But the Magos Auxilia can.
Okay.
So the Magos Auxilia is initiative 3.
Right.
Your initiative
Hopefully my cowardliness
4?
with my warlord. I'm 4.
4. Ooh.
Get a 6 again. 2, that gives me a 6.
Oh,
yes.
by 1 point again.
I get
you
away.
Escape.
Team Rocket is blasting up again.
Right, okay, how far are you going?
I'm going 2d6, Henry. 5. So I'm just a real good sprinter.
Yeah.
I think what we... Henry, that is the end of your turn.
It
You've
is.
consolidated.
We have.
And it's into Eclipsis Alpha, turn 3. Eclipsis Alpha, turn 3. I'm going to roll to rally my warlord. I'd really like to at this point.
Easy.
I do. Excellent. Very Mongolian fighting style. Run away and return.
Yep.
Should have been in the scars.
Peter be
mate.
proud.
Should have been in the scars. So, Thanatar. I'm going to move my initiative out of the way. I'm going to move my Thanatar up.
Uh-oh.
My Thalax.
I will
Go
not react to that. It's not going to be of any benefit.
My Thalax are going to start jumping around and being really annoying. Let's go over here, right on the refrigerator. Right. My Domitar. I need to preserve this unit, weirdly. What I'm going to do is start...
That's what they're there for, right? They do score.
Yeah, I'm going to start sprinting my Vorax back this way. My Domitar are going to go 6 inches towards Henry's Magos because I'm going through terrain with a bit of a piling. And the Thalax in the centre are going to stay there. I'm going to start out my shooting by putting a pie plate on top of
him. The Ursarax in the middle.
Yes, and I think that clips one of the.
It does.
Magos Auxilia, right? Where's it scatter? I'm not firing twice.
Okay. Does that way, but you're in line of sight. It's not by very much.
Yeah, it goes to 4, so it actually lands there.
So it's going to get
1 of each. Just me?
Yeah, one. No, definitely me. I'm trying to work out. It's 2 of me. No, 1 of me. No. 1 of you.
1 on you.
Is a wound.
Is a wound. You say B4, luckily, so I don't need the breach.
So it goes through. What strength?
8.
8.
So
it doesn't double out.
Me on 4.
So I lose 1 wound on him, and I wound you on a 4. You are not wounded.
My Mauler Bolt Cannon, 4 hits, so you don't need to tell me it's twin links. It wounds 3 times.
3 normal
6s?
6s, yeah, beg pardon. 1 save, 2 go through, 1 is dead.
Not the fist one.
Not the fist one. I'm glad you're paying attention.
My Thalax at the back, right behind the Magos Auxilia squad, is going to fire 3 lightning guns into the Magos Auxilia. 2 hits, a wound, and a rend.
Ooh, a wound and a rend. Into
Wound
the Magos
85.
Auxilia. So we do have Mechanicum Protectiva on the big guy, or I could tank wounds on the other one. So, AP
Who's
and
the one with
AP5.
line?
Well, this is the thing, right? It's the Magos Auxilia and the Tech Priest.
Right, so you basically don't care about the servo automata.
No, so I will take the auto wound on him, and then the
servo
normal.
automata.
Yeah, and then the normal. I've got a normal save, right?
Yeah.
4 up on the Tech Priest.
Okay.
Goes through, and he's only got 1 wound, so he's also dead.
Right, the 2 multi-melters in that squad, 2 hits, 2 wounds. Protectiva is 4 up.
4 up. He survives.
Right, so that's why I've got the other squad hanging around.
Yeah, of course.
So I've got 2 multi-melters. It's a multi, still 1 hit. It wounds though.
And he's dead.
Right. shooting, I've got to shoot the closest model with my Vorak. The multi-melter will also fire there. So, multi-melter into the Vulture Axe is a multi-melter. 1 hits. It wounds.
5 up. Automatic shield save. It goes through.
That was so cocked.
It goes through on the same dice roll. I don't know how many wounds that has.
Track it on top of the bins. Count upwards.
Yep.
Just the lightning guns into the Vulture Axe. We're going to get 1 hit. A rend.
Oh. A rend 5 up save. Goes through.
Another one.
So it's gone from 4 wounds
to 2.
Down to 2 wounds. Goes to 7.
The rotor cannon.
Yep.
Gets a good number of hits, really. I am going to need 60s to wound you, but
We've got enough dice to start with.
every little helps.
Indeed. We've got 2 wounds left.
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lightning guns?
I've already fired them.
Oh, yes.
They
yep.
did the wound before.
That's the wounds, yep.
Charge phase. Vulture Axe.
No more
Vorax
shooting?
into your Vulture Axe.
Oh, they can't shoot that. Yeah, okay.
No. Vorax, get in.
Yep.
Domitar, get in.
Lovely. And over here? Thanatar?
Yeah. Well,
And
both my Thalax...
They didn't react, move afterwards. They didn't do their post-shooting...
No, I don't really want to, because I'm within 3 anyway.
Yeah, okay.
So, Thanatar charges into the...
I will overwatch with my thing, with my 2 chest pieces, which is that many hits.
5 hits.
We have strength 5, toughness 8, 6s. Nothing.
Thanatar
Worth a go.
gets in. And let's start with that combat.
Yes.
I've got Hammer of Wrath 1 at strength 8. So I'm going to wound Henry's Ursarax on a 2. I do.
Normal save. Goes through. Doesn't double out.
3 attacks base for 5 total, because it charged and 2 close combat weapons. I hit 4 times. Strength 8.
2s.
I wound 4 times.
And shock charge of AP3.
AP3,
So
yes.
on
So just
4
6s.
times, 6s. So 3 wounds go through, killing that one.
And you've just got your Power Fist left.
We have, yes. So the Power Fist dude has... he has 2 attacks base and 1 for 2 close combat weapons, hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. And these are 4s to wound. No wounds.
Right, so I win your stubborn 7.
Yep, stubborn 7. And he stays where he is.
The Domitar, that should have been moved in.
Yep.
I'm going to get 7. Oh no, I'm going to get 10.
Hammer of Wrath first.
Oh, Hammer of Wrath, yeah, let's do that. I get 2 wounds, strength 7.
2 wounds. 1 goes through and 1 saved. So he's down to 3 wounds.
You are toughness 5, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, so I've got 10.
Yeah,
strength
toughness 5.
10 grav hammers. I hit... Oh, you're weapon skill 3, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hit 6 times.
Ouch.
I wound 6 times.
6 3-up invuns, 1 at a time. Doesn't matter.
Let's call it there, man.
Yep. Good game.
And we'll catch everyone in the outro. So that was hopefully another exciting game in the Sweatbox, because it is toasty.
Like true nerds, it's beautiful weather outside and we are sat inside.
Yeah, and have been all day.
Yes.
So, actually, yeah, really enjoyable game.
Yeah.
I did think you got me at the start.
Yeah, there was the sort of turn 1, start of turn 2 was like, okay, this is actually pretty good here. And then the left flank where I was doing okay collapsed.
Yeah.
And then the right flank, just sort of, that block of Thalax with the Magos. I never run Magi with Thalax, and actually it can be really potent. It's a big block of wounds. Giving them that jump pack, the mobility, you take bringing an extra hammer to a knife fight.
And he's adding the logic of victory and the higher initiative to that Thalax squad. Do you know what the additional reaction movement is just so good. The 13-inch move.
Yeah.
So
because that reaction movement is never used when you've got your Magi with your Castellax. You're not really moving, are you? You're either shooting or doing other stuff. So it's interesting. It's another way to play them, potentially.
It is my only way.
Ah, okay. Very good.
I even when I'm running Cybernetica, because I can still do that with Logic of Victory, I still run the Magos in that squad.
Yeah.
Because the 2-up save on the Magos makes the Thalax so much more survivable.
Yeah.
They've already got 27 wounds for 9 of them.
Yeah, it's great. And, you know, the special weapons they can carry, having the melter bombs and the chain blades, if you want them to get up and do a bit, when you've got your Archmagos in combat, actually it's an extra bonus. So I play it the different way. So all my Thalax never have any of the upgrades. Occasionally the multi-melter ones have melter bombs just to go and be a bit punchy, but I save the points and put them elsewhere. All the Magos and Archmagos can always be a bit of a points trap, because you can load them up so much, but all of mine, they only shot when the Castellax ran out, essentially. Yeah. Until then, you give it a conversion beamer, it's just sunk costs that isn't going anywhere. So, interesting to see different ways of playing them.
Yeah, well, it's quite an interesting game. Like, I thought, actually, you were going to, even at the end, I thought you were going to get my Warlord, and like you were going to have one half the battlefield and be able to just move through, but I didn't actually realise the Ursarax, Strength 4, I'm still thinking of them as these Strength 5 absolute terrors.
Beasts. No, and they really have struggled this edition. Of all the Mechanicum units, they've become almost functionless. I mean, granted, the Tech Thralls are probably less useful. These can hit quite hard.
They're meant to be less useful.
But the Ursarax have really struggled, and I think the changes in the jump packs and things, they've not benefited in the same way that Thalax have.
What did you think of the mission?
I think the mission's quite good. I think the only sort of challenge and critique of the brand new book is that when we were first reading it, each turn you're rolling to see which one's active, and then if it's the exotic one, you're noting down which one you want more VPs from. You're also then each turn rolling any one that's denied or scored or nearby to do other things that then either move them, change your movement. It's just a lot of stacked rules. It's an extra phase of the game that might slow it down.
Especially when it's a Mechanicum book.
Yeah.
Like, it's a Mechanicum versus Mechanicum, which is already...
mental.
Yeah.
Explosions.
Adding additional levels on that, I think these type of missions are definitely one for people that already know those armies quite well. Like, I know it might have even, it probably definitely has, come across that we do not know them very well.
Yeah.
But I've played a lot of games with Mechanicum, you have as well.
Yeah.
And oh my god, there are just so many rules going on.
The numbers that stack up, it does go on a bit. What's interesting as well is that although there's some new missions, they've gone back to the original mission format of scoring at the end of the game turn. So the Chthonian missions that are used at most of the Warhammer World events now, you're scoring at the end of the player turn. So thinking of those different tactics can be quite difficult. The mech really shine in the Chthonian missions because you can get on an objective with Thalax, score it, and you've got the points.
Yeah,
the end of the game turn's a problem.
Marine happens quite well like that. Yeah. I think these missions are probably balanced quite well for mech versus mech, rather than Marine versus mech.
Yeah.
Because Marines have the firepower to just blast anything off an objective. It means that if you go in second, you're not hindered too much.
Yeah.
Like BattleTech Alpha Strike, you basically both shoot at once.
Right.
You move alternating. I shoot, you shoot, but no models are removed to the end.
Right.
And it's sort of like that with the scoring at the end of the game turn.
Okay.
You've got to, I feel it's that sort of way in that even though I'm going first, I've not got such an advantage because my opponent has like final... I might shoot first, but they've got final say on the objective.
Yeah.
I think it's got that nice little bit of balance to it. So I actually quite liked end of game turn scoring.
I think they're nice flavour for some missions. It'd be interesting to play the other ones.
Yeah. Well, let's definitely play more.
Yeah.
And a win for the Malosians.
A win for the Mechanicum.
For the Mechanicum, yeah. And with that, we'll catch you next time. See ya.